I was just
Damn,
kidding.
bro, why these people
Oh,
making
fuck.
messes?
Hello.
Yeah, why they make a mess, bro?
That's, I don't know, because there's humor in that. Like I'm making messes here. I can just
Mess.
I can just share it here.
Why?
I don't know, because there's humor in messes.
Oh, fuck them.
Listen, I don't know. Like, don't you think it's a little funny when someone? I feel like it's more funny though when it's like accidentally done more so than purposely done.
Yeah.
Like this, you know. How do you feel about that? Like, how did?
No, that. Stop.
See, yeah, like that. That's some bullshit I'm watching right now.
Why are they making a mess, bro?
I don't know. Oh, then you're probably gonna like this.
Are you like a fucking connoisseur of this? Like, how do you know? But
Told ya.
no, that's some shit I would do.
I had my second of 4 finals today.
Oh, nice. Congrats on your fight.
Thank you. I never even realized. Like it's like 75% of like the things in these like meme compilations are just people like breaking shit.
You too.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Oh,
He's gonna need a 4 F-150. Oh.
Fire.
Wait, what are you doing? Yeah, look, what the fuck is this?
What a malleable cat.
What is this?
What the fuck?
Is it what? Oh my god,
Got a strong cord.
Rabbit, yeah.
For real.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Was that like a frozen umbrella?
Okay.
I want one of these things.
Would an armadillo feel that though? Like, do
I
you
don't
think they
know.
feel their? I would imagine not, right?
I want
'Cause
one.
I think the undersides of them are soft. Can you like?
I
Can
don't
anyone
care.
have like an armadillo? Do you have to have like a special license for an armadillo, or is that like a casual pet you can have?
In California, they like don't allow pretty much any exotic pets at all, like even like ferrets and stuff like that, which is weird because they sell ferret food at the store, so it's kind of like a
So-
known thing.
So people are just smuggling ferrets in,
Yeah.
and but no one really like. What? Like, how do you even get caught? Like, how do you even like like?
I've seen it before, man. That's all I'll say.
I just like, how do you get caught with a ferret?
Dude, I want one of those.
They seem all right. I really thought the cat had it for a second. Sometimes they get blurred out. You just gotta push on. It sounds like something fell. Probably someone chucked a bowling ball.
Oh man, he's going out in the rain.
He's walking with authority. Why are you walking like that? It's like walking like a different species of animal. Wait. I'm just confused. Oh. No? Ah.
He knows.
Yeah.
Too girthy.
What the fuck?
Let's show everyone how you can. Oh!
Fart.
So stupid.
What are these things? What the fuck? Dude, give me one of those.
Is that like? Wait, that looks kind of fun to mess with.
I want one of those.
You probably make one.
Have a great
Probably
stream,
not.
Rouge.
Oh.
Hey, sir, did you order the? Oh, thank you. I'll trade you. Thank you, man.
Damn,
That's
I
a
would just,
fucking cryptid.
I would love to know like what music that dog's listening
That's
to.
a fucking cryptid.
Ah, fuck. Shit. He literally
You
almost
think
hit the
you'll hit the
door.
building?
Maybe.
You guys like my coffee section over there?
Yeah.
Which mug is your favorite? Demon.
Aw.
You're in the bike lane.
Oh shit. Is that an android?
The color of piss. And my son.
Birds swim.
So you got the eggs, right? Then you go like this.
What do you think, Nori? Huh? What do you think? Do you think anything? Do you have thoughts? Do you think about stuff? Do you just smile? You just smile and don't think?
There's a perfectly good dryer. Why would they just waste that? My truck's not in park.
You ever look at your purse?
It's so...
Is that an F-150?
What do you think's happening? Kitten.
Oh my god, Lucy. Oh my god, prepare yourself. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god, no. Lucy, save yourself. Don't let it happen. Lucy, move. Lucy.
What the fuck is that guy thinking?
I would love to
Like,
know.
what are you thinking when you do that?
Whoa.
That's clean.
Whoa, that's what I said.
Oh, look, she literally.
You copying me.
Man.
Oh. Wait, what was that scream?
That's why. I hate skating, bro, because, like, there's no calculated way to not do that. It's like,
Watch
you're
this.
landing primo and credit card yourself, no matter what. It's fucked.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
Those little hot dogs?
Now he wants to play it.
It's just-
Is he in line? Shut the fuck up.
This for like 30 seconds now. Like won't stop. Oh.
No. Okay.
That looks fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Right, I'm proper mad I am because I made a fucking pizza for myself and then I left it in there for ages and now I fucking burnt the pizza. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Threw bologna up at the
I
ceiling,
didn't like that.
Yeah, it's like straight legs.
and there's absolutely no way we could get it down, so it's gonna smell like.
Honestly, that was smoother than I thought it was gonna be.
But it has a feature no other wall has. Let me grab my jacket. As you can see. You wanna see a cool trick, bro? Yeah. Alright, then watch this.
What?
No. Oh yeah. So dude, look at that shoe. Look at that shoe, boy.
Have you ever had like a DJ set before?
A what?
Like a DJ set?
No, I was never much of a DJ.
Oh right. It's unfortunate.
I never had that phase really.
Yeah, I came across one not too long ago.
A DJ set? Or a DJ?
Yeah, and then a DJ set, and then I put my song on a USB and put it on it, and I did the little thing where you how does music work?
Like
Where you like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like
Did
that.
you
I
like
didn't know
spin
you
the
could pitch it up and
discs?
down.
Did you like
Yeah, that's what I did, yeah. Yeah. I actually did.
Did you have the time of your life? Like, was it everything you thought it'd be?
But I never felt that way
New
before.
bath bomb.
Yeah.
Oh!
Getting close. Is that a mouse? Oh. Oh shit.
I have a video of it.
You have a video of what?
Look.
Boop, 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 boop. I can hear like the boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, you can hear some things. Trust me when I say it was fun.
Screw it. I'm just gonna say you just did a live performance. I don't even care.
I did.
Maybe one more. Maybe just one more. A tricky situation, honestly. Oh wait, how did he? How do you do that?
Man, what the fuck?
Huh.
That's fucked up. Oh my god, I thought that was a dog.
What?
No, I thought the wood plank was like a wolf.
Didn't you just say it was
No,
a
it's like
duck?
A dog.
Oh, dog.
Start the clip again. It looks like one of those. I thought it was a wolf.
I didn't quite see it, but maybe because you have to like initially think it first.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, she's going in.
Oh,
I knew it.
Man, it really swooped her ankles.
That could have been much worse, actually.
Yeah, like smack her head
It
on the.
swept her and she hit the back of her head on it and then hit the water. Yeah. I need me one of those. Oh.
Hamster.
I actually feel like that would hurt.
What size shirt do you wear?
Like 10.5, maybe like 10, maybe 11. Kind of depends.
Hey, yo, hit a
Me too.
Wait,
do
what?
Do you ever notice how?
Wait, like,
Well, like
what do you mean you two? Like, you wear that same size? Or like,
yeah, we're the same size. Yeah. So, do you ever notice how your foot is like the same size as a step? Like because I think all steps are.
wait, the same size? Wait, like if I put my foot like on a step, like would it?
I feel like I can measure. Like, let me make sure this is true, but I think like around that is exactly.
Wait, now I'm
one
gonna
foot.
go. I'm gonna go step on a step real quick. Wait. Okay. Holy shit. It is. Like, it's literally like it's not like a perfect match, but like it really is like I've never like thought about that.
Yeah.
But I
so,
feel like when I step on a step though, I don't like fully step like on the step like that though.
Well, that's like for me, some steps are made like I've noticed that some steps are smaller. So like I'll have like half my foot hanging out off, and I'll have to like kick the end of the step to. I don't know if I'm
Man.
making any sense.
No,
But like
you're making
a
perfect
a
sense.
size 11 shoe, I think is like about one foot, like
Well, yeah,
in
it's about
as
1
in 12
foot.
inches.
Yeah,
Yeah, as in
that's
12 inches. And so
yeah.
I actually like would measure things like with my foot.
Like 11, like this is 11 inches.
I feel like I'm carrying like a ruler on the bottom of my legs, so I just use them to measure things.
You're a genius. No, I mean that makes sense though. I'm probably like I feel like I've never like thought about that. Like I should
No, you'll
consider doing
notice
that.
now, like now when you look down, you'll be like 1 foot, like literally and metrically.
See,
So
it
that
like
you can measure things.
like that concept doesn't like blow my mind. The whole like maybe using your foot. Okay, that I can like okay, yeah. But like the fact like I've never noticed like how like a step is basically like the length of
It's
like
because the step is made probably as like 11 or 12 inches, right? So it's
that's
like
crazy.
and yeah, so 1 step, 1 foot.
Holy shit. So how do people like with big feet walk up steps? Where do they have the room? Like those bad boys have to be like hanging off because
I
even then
wouldn't
like
we have the same shoe size theoretically, right? But like I feel
yeah.
like that happens to me in public sometimes, like or like some houses that have like smaller steps.
There
Like
are some yeah, there's some like that have like the smaller yeah.
yeah, and so like half my fucking foot is off. I feel like I have to like kick the back of the step in order to keep my foot on it.
Hmm. And like and even that too, like because like obviously no one really puts like their foot like all the way into the step because like that just doesn't make sense. So even then, like you already have to like
Yeah.
give up an inch of the step already going
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
I'm like, what do people with like size 13 shoe? Like, what do they do? You know, if I'm struggling with it, then
Yeah. Maybe they walk up it like sideways. They kind of like do like a tilt with their feet, like
they
pigeon.
gotta. Yeah, they
Yeah.
have to. There's no way they don't,
It's-
or else they're getting like a massive
No,
calf
it's
workout.
just it's gonna hurt. Like it's gonna hurt. Like long term effects of that.
Yeah, yeah.
What made
I
you
don't
think
know.
of that?
So one of the clips played. Go back like 30 seconds. I'm sure I'll remember.
This? It's like walking up these steps.
Yes, yeah, that was it. That was it. That was it.
It probably has a size 13.
I knew it was something.
Walk up downstairs sideways so they can fit their foot.
Oh.
Hey, yo, hit a little spin for me, bro. Hit a little spin. Woo! Shit! Hey! Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I feel like that's kind of tough to do. Like that, it's a very plinky surface.
That's what I'm trying to be.
Can you spell that word? If you spell that word,
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Babies, I'll do 20 push-ups.
Spell what word?
Moo comedian.
SMD.
Meow meow, hope you're having
That
a
was
swag
so
stream,
clean. Oh my god.
Do you skateboard?
Something like that.
Okay.
I got beef for anybody that
13 months with Fudge. Hope you're doing well.
All right, NASCAR, stop watching.
Why is that just like such a perfect image?
This is unrelated, but I haven't, man. Anyways, nigga, but only magandang guess yung mission ay may scholars tips. Here comes I guess.
What?
I feel like that's how I sound to you sometimes.
That's literally that one day when I was like, "You're not speaking words." That's literally what you sounded like.
Guess yung mission ay may scholars tips. Here comes I guess.
I just let Paddy inside on the fucking couch. He is a very similar color to the couch though. He's gone. I can't find him anywhere. He's gone. I don't know what to do. I'm sort of freaking out.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh.
I've seen this fucker before.
Jesus Christ.
It's not a dog. This is how people sneak around ferrets, okay? This is how they do it.
4 months womb.
Holy shit.
Have y'all ever seen a fucking spit?
Oh.
I've never seen this.
Dude, I'd lose my fucking mind if I saw that.
Like, are they dangerous? Are they poisonous?
Wait, which one is that again? Is that a Komodo dragon?
I think, or maybe not. Right, that.
They are, if so, yeah.
Or is that different? I don't know. Whenever I see big lizard, I just think it's a Komodo dragon. I don't know if there's other bigger lizards.
2 months say yay.
يا ما انتم بغلة منه سلام عليك ايش حالك
I mean, breakfast, really. What the fuck is wrong with my Pringles?
Chicken.
Dude, I love shit like that for some reason.
It's just satisfying when you're
I feel like it's something Carl would like.
lag IRL for sure. That's something we would try to do. If not, he already has tried.
Would you still eat that? Because they're cooking it, right? So
I mean, like, if it's mine, especially, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Well, that I figured that. I'm just.
Oh, if it's someone else.
Yeah.
Someone else did.
Maybe on a technical level, it's probably clean because they cook it, right?
It would depend, like, maybe on like the person too.
It would. You have like a criteria of people.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would do that for like. Maybe I'd like have to like know them on some level.
Isn't that weird how like knowing somebody emotionally changes whether their mouth bacteria is okay or not?
No, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, we could share a drink. I don't, we know each other.
That's fucking weird.
But no, I don't know. It's just for sure. For at least I don't know. Like sharing drinks, I'm not like as like super picky with, but I feel like in terms of especially like the egg thing you just mentioned, that's someone I would need to know maybe emotionally a little bit more.
I'm like a extremely careful of sharing drinks and stuff like that. So much so that I don't feel like explaining it. So when people ask me to have some of my water or something, I just give them the whole thing.
So you're so picky that you just,
because they're like, oh bro, let me get a waterfall, and then they just like put their lips basically on it, and I'm like, you know, I don't want this. I don't feel like dealing. I'm not gonna drink it after anyway. Just take the whole thing.
You just can't be bothered. Honestly, I'm very good at waterfalling. Okay, fun fact. I feel like I'm like a professional waterfaller.
Yeah, I feel like I'm great at it too, but like some of these people, bro, they're just not. They're clumsy, you know.
Yeah.
They fucking circumcised my pizza. What the fuck?
Oh, it's like breadsticks. Oh. I thought like maybe it did have a plan. I don't know. The double rims will get you.
I love that dog. Can we see that dog again? Can we go back?
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah, I love that dog.
Yeah, we can.
Oh man, what a guy. Ooh. Clean.
I just opened it and it kind of exploded. Let's see if this one does anything. Ah, it didn't. Let's see if this one does anything.
Like ferment.
Ah, shit. What?
I've never really understood the concept of, like, super metal slides. Like,
I think they're really fucking silly. Well,
A 14 month.
I guess I didn't consider if I lived in like a snowy environment.
Even then, though, like, I thought he hit something. Oh.
Fire.
Oh. That little thing. That little thing. You know, just one more wouldn't hurt. Just one more.
What is Have you ever played Starbound?
Starbound?
Yeah.
I have no clue what that is.
Interesting.
Are we about to play Starbound?
Have you ever played Terraria?
Yeah, I played Terraria.
Have you played the better version of Terraria, Starbound?
No way. I don't believe it. There's a better version. I thought Terraria was solid.
Okay. Terraria is I just ended there.
Touche.
Terraria is one of the best games I've ever played, but the theme of Starbound is much better. I think. I wish Terraria happened in Starbound's universe.
So like everything about Terraria, but move it into the Starbound universe.
It's pretty similar.
Yeah. I mean, I would try it. Yeah. You know,
it's really good.
Is that
and
something?
The soundtrack.
Good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Is that something we'd play like now or like in the foretelling seeing future? Or is it multiplayer or is it single player?
It's multiplayer. I think it's best to probably start with a small group. So probably a little bit later.
Okay. I feel like that dog's name is Fergus.
What the fuck? It's 10:20. Oh my god.
What?
I'll be right back in like 10 minutes.
Okay, goodbye. What next?
Okay.
Oh, hello. Corpse, what do we do next?
Well, I guess you gotta come to LA.
What? I was just there.
I guess you gotta move there. I don't know what we could do.
I don't know.
I think the dark side of science videos are interesting, but I don't know.
What do you mean the dark side of science videos?
It's videos on like science experiments that were like morally incorrect to do, but are like interesting.
All right, give me one. I I feel like I've watched like a range of things.
Also, the odd header videos. I've been watching a lot of those lately, where they go into games and they break out the map and like find things that you weren't supposed to find and shit.
Odd header? I've never watched any of those either.
They're pretty good.
Which should I watch first? Or like put in like a link or something. Like just like give me something to work with.
Let me see.
Listen, we've done like a range of stuff. Like we've watched scientific videos, we've watched analog horror, we've watched memes, we've watched cooking. Okay, it's time to explore a new frontier. I've learned so much about space the past 2 weeks. You know, the universe will probably end in about a trillion years, I believe. Think
Were
it was
you
that
a
many.
Nintendo kind of guy?
Sorta, but also sorta not. Like I enjoyed like when I had like played it, I guess, but I didn't play it like a lot because I more often than not was just playing PC things. Like yes, but also technically no. I'd say they're gonna be like a follow up to that, like if I said yes.
Well, some of these like video game things are from.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just looking for a video.
Yeah. You guys maybe get your notes ready. You know, you're maybe gonna learn something new. Right now, you're trying to find something like a breaking games.
Hey, I'll just send you one and we'll hope for the best.
Okay, no, that's honestly the best way to do it. Okay. All right. This one is called you know, this one's called 8 Creepiest Video Game Mysteries and Discoveries, Part 2.
Beep. Sometimes you find something in a video game that makes you think, is this thing haunted? In the spirit of Halloween, today we're going to be diving into the 8 creepiest discoveries that were ever found in video games. Part 2. Brought to you by Shudder, the largest and fastest growing selection of thrilling and dangerous entertainment. Go to shudder.com and use promo code.
We don't really gotta do all that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Redemption 2 is the game that keeps pouring around Blue Water, appearing on the Blue Water Marsh, considering.
Was that actually? Oh wait, was that not part of the ad? Wait, here we go. Number 8. Here.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Woo! Thanks to Ricochet.
This is a game I've never played. I feel like I should have by now, but I haven't played like Red Redemption.
We definitely should have.
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh. Test Part 2 for submitting this discovery on the OnHeader Discord and Reddit. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the game that keeps on giving, as there continues to be an endless amount of unsolved mysteries and discoveries in Rockstar's biggest open world game to date, and will continue to be for a while. In a particularly unusual recent discovery, players started reporting for the first time while exploring around Blue Water Marsh. An inexplicable face would suddenly appear on the screen, which Matt Borden on Reddit managed to capture a small snippet of before it faded away.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oddly appearing on the Blue Water Marsh, considering it already happens to be a known haunted location, with a ghostly woman that can be spotted between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. and possibly even a ghostly horseman based off of this footage captured by C4S09 on Reddit. Though like the ghostly faces, whether or not this is just a glitch is undetermined. Another supernatural mystery that I've yet to cover involves the Pagan Ritual Site, a location that sits on the very edge of the map with no known purpose to the game other than to be creepy as hell. This wonderful human sacrifice even has a mask that you can take off and put on, which doesn't seem to do much besides offend the locals.
You take that mask off right now.
Players have attempted to figure out the purpose of the pentagram by making human and animal sacrifices, and have actually gotten lots of strange results. For some reason, the bodies appear to decay faster than normal here, but after running down the hill and back, the bodies will be brought back from decay, or even be suspiciously rearranged. In fact, I noticed from a certain angle when I got close enough, the bodies would appear to briefly roll around when they spawned in. Some players have gotten the bodies to resurrect entirely, though I wouldn't exactly call that a full recovery. Skizwald on Reddit recently found with the use of the game's debug tool, there appears to be a trigger for a scripted animation that's placed under the altar found here, that when activated places Arthur halfway in the ground, similar to how the bodies would appear. This has led some to believe that when the right conditions are met, maybe Arthur would do a kneel animation in front of the altar. And since those conditions are missing, Arthur only now stands in the ground.
I think these kind of stuff are like kind of cool to add into
some
games.
Sort of trigger involving the altar, but once it went south, Rockstar decided to move the trigger south and hide it underneath the altar. It remains unsolved whether or not the Pagan Ritual Site, a location Arthur even draws a diagram of after approaching, is a half-finished scenario Rockstar left in the game just for the hell of it, or if the Pagan Ritual Site truly does hold a necromantic act of sorcery we haven't fully solved. Or if it's the with us. Considering it is Rockstar, it could be all of the above. SnowRunner.
Guys, I have to play the first hour ad. I'm gonna.
SnowRunner is an off-road vehicle simulator released in 2020 by Saber Interactive, where players complete various missions and challenges across the rough terrain, doing many exciting activities such as transporting supplies and getting unstuck from the mud. But getting your vehicle stuck in mud appears to be far from the only danger in SnowRunner, as Aiden Sky was playing the game with a friend when they noticed what appeared to be a strange creature in the distance.
Some kind of animal. Oh! It's gone!
It like disappears.
Do you see
I
it? I thought I was high for a second. I thought that was just me.
Turns out Aiden Sky wasn't high at all, as more players have reported being frightened by the elusive creature that appears randomly during the game.
It just looks like a little.
Maps. It appears to be wolf-like, but it disappears as soon as you approach, making it impossible for any players to get a better look at the creature. Especially odd considering there aren't any other animals in the game aside from some birds. Adding to the mystery, on the Russia map of the game, players on occasion can spot strange glowing eyes watching them at night from the woods from afar. In one particular location on the map, the eyes can be seen far more frequently in an unexplained abandoned village surrounded by a wooden fence. In the location can be found mentions of radioactivity
This is just an
and signs of
off-roading game and
partial
they just
flooding,
have it.
making the location feel reminiscent of the Chernobyl disaster, the worst nuclear event in history where a nuclear power plant in the Soviet Union erupted, which killed many and completely destroyed an environment, the results of which are still being felt today. It's been thought these eyes could represent the lost souls of those impacted by the devastating nuclear explosion and the destructive radiative effects, unless something far more sinister continues to lurk in the shadows of these desolate, lonely
Yeah, I feel
hills.
like, do you really think they were
Beyond what we
thinking
can
that
see.
deep about it?
The Crew. Thanks to
kinda
Macus
think
and
they
Cheese for
put some
submitting this
spooky
mystery
eyes.
to oddheader.com. 2014's The Crew is a game Ubisoft touted for its ability to drive across all of America, if it was squashed and stretched out to whatever this is. The game is essentially an open-world Need for Speed driver knockoff complete with cutscenes that tie in no way to the game, about a driver who works with the FBI who defeats bad guys by racing them. For the most part, the world is pretty vacant, offering variety in the environments but not much in the way of background scenery or off-road props. However, Macus and Cheese point out at this spot in the southern region lies an odd exception, as in the middle of a random wooded section far off of any of the game's roads can be found an abandoned black car, with most confusingly a newspaper floating mid-air featuring the headline "World Ending." And right behind the newspaper, hidden in the bush, is a dead body. Looks like someone had a crazy weekend. No scene like this appears
Like, how
anywhere
many
else
of
in the
these
game,
things are
and who the
in-game
dead
that
dude
we
is supposed
just
to be is not
never
clear. I did manage to get a
found?
closer look
There
using
has
the
to
game's
be.
built-in
There
photo
has to
mode,
be.
but we're not going to get anything there. Strangely, I noticed beside the dead body was what appeared to be a metal bar in the ground. With the use of a glitch I found by zooming the camera all the way out in photo mode and then rotating the camera just right, I managed to discover for what appears to be the first time an unused asset underneath the environment of what appears to be some sort of unfinished metal frame. Not that that tells us much, and as if this couldn't get any stranger, the scene made a reappearance 4 years later in the 2018 sequel
The
to
same
Crew
exact
2. Albeit with some unexpected changes, the same car yet again can be found sitting in the same spot on the game map, despite the surrounding environment being entirely different. Most baffling to all of this, not only does it appear the dead body was removed and possibly censored from the scene, but of all things, the newspaper still remains while the headline has been changed from World Ending to Cupcake Outrage, complete with the color image of a cupcake. While this mystery has many haunting questions,
gotta
none
be so
perhaps will
fun to
ever
fuck
haunt
with
me
people
more
when
than
you're
what the
making
hell does this have to do
Yeah.
with cupcakes? Forget about the body. That's disturbing. Taiko no Tasujin. Thanks to Az Impure and Gunter21 for submitting this mystery through the Oddheader website and Discord. Taiko no Tasujin is a taiko drum simulator by Namco, which is extremely popular in Japan with 27 releases since 2001,
Holy
as well
shit.
as a small handful of US releases. The series is about as innocent and non-intimidating as it gets, with your only objective being to keep your drum in time to the beat while bright and cheery characters dance on screen, which is why it was especially strange
This
that
looks
Data
fun.
Miners found a chilling discovery in the 2009 Wii installment Taiko no Tasujin Wii Doudine to Naidai. As inside the files of the game, they found an unused audio file at the top of the song list named First Pie that appeared to be a song that wasn't accessible in the actual game. And here it is modded back into the game. At first it appears to be a fairly normal drum track, until the beat gets more intense and devolves into a horrific audio of a crowd screaming in terror. What the? And as if only to increase the insanity, at one point you can hear a distorted rendition of a Beethoven song and eventually demonic voices which become more intense and disturbing. Yeah, let's just turn that off. Initially thought to only be a test track, things were later confused when 6 months later an Easter egg was found in the DS release Taiko no Tasunjin DS3. As when you were on this screen, if you were to tap on this light bulb, the lights would go out and you could hear this brief snippet of First Pie. Leading many to believe that the song's appearance in Taiko no Tasunjin Wii was actually a teaser for Taiko no Tasunjin DS3. However, many also believe the Easter egg in Taiko no Tasunjin DS3
You think
was
maybe
simply-
like it's like accidentally got left? Like maybe they're like fucking around. Like what if like we like you know what I mean? Like oh like what if we do that and then they're like
yeah, and then they
forgot
got
to-
caught, so they just put it in as like a meme in
Yeah.
the game after. Yeah.
Dude, that first song went crazy.
a reference to the popularity of First Pie. as it became a big meme in Japan after it was found in the game, as people would upload pictures with the name of the song and a distorted face like this. Really had to make it worse, didn't you? It was also supposedly confirmed by a developer on Twitter that it was only ever intended as a test song. So the only thing I can imagine testing with this is your sanity. Rabbids Coding. Thanks to Jonah Wankow for submitting this through the on-header Discord. Rabbids Coding
like
is a
series and everything
install-
always like scared me. I think there was even like a TV show for it. I think I remember like watching
Yeah, it was a little weird.
It's just always freaked me out, these little rabbit
the
things.
Raving Rabbids franchise, a very kid-friendly spin-off of the Rayman series featuring maniacal rabbit-like creatures that are as cute as they are creepy. Rabbids Coding is perhaps the most unassuming title in the franchise, released for Ubisoft's digital store Ubisoft Connect for Windows and mobile, that teaches kids basic programming skills by using a programming language to control a rabbit with mind control to clean up a spaceship that's been debased by the rumptious vermin. Nothing particularly strange seems to happen through the all-ages puzzler. The biggest puzzler being why the hell this bloody texture was found in the data of the game. Can we get a programming lesson on how the hell this happened? Why this is in the game is unknown. Though on this texture are signs that do appear in the background of the game, which talk of a laser and a restricted area, all things prone to rabbit mischief. Though from the looks of these prints, it looks like the rabbits might have killed a human being. It does remind me that the original trailer featuring the rabbits originally portrayed them as darker, diabolical creatures with unknown motives that needed to be taken down, before they were given a more lighthearted appearance. And who's to say that anything really changed? Personally, I don't trust these dudes.
No, I don't at all.
The Getaway, Black Monday. Thanks to Dill for submitting this through the on-header Discord. The Getaway Black Monday is the second installment in the Getaway series, developed by London Studio for the PlayStation 2, which is basically Grand Theft Auto except you drive on the other side of the road. Black Monday features a new assortment of characters from the previous game, and for the most part, the story features very few connections to the first title. For instance, the location of the prominent Yardie crack house from the first game is still in the same spot, but has now been converted to a random used car lot that isn't used in the story at all. Despite this, for some reason, if you were to walk around the other side of the dealership, you could find a hole in the wall that leads to a hidden room with no discernible purpose. And as soon as you enter the room, immediately on your right can be found a dead woman lying abandoned amongst the garbage. Oh. As if that wasn't weird enough, upon closer inspection we can see the dead body is actually the body of Susie Hammond, the wife of the lead protagonist Mark Hammond, who was killed at the beginning of the first game, which doesn't make any sense considering the game takes place 2 years prior, meaning Susie's body at this point would actually look more like this. Not only that, Susie definitely would have received a proper burial after her death, and no character related to her backstory appears in this game. So I have no idea what she did to the new developer that they felt the need to desecrate her body and lie it among some trash. Was she put here just so there'd be a corpse, or was she supposed to be a placeholder or something? Some have suggested it's maybe just a simple reference to the previous game, like a Mark Hammond bobblehead that can also be found in the game. But if this was just supposed to be a cute reference to the first game, why in the of all things would you use this? Maybe I'm just missing the dry British humor.
That was silly
Travis
dry
strikes
British
again.
humor.
No more heroes. Thanks to Seabell for submitting this discovery on the on-header Discord. 2019's Travis Strikes
What
Again
is
is an
this?
action-adventure hack-and-slash in the third installment of the No More Heroes series,
Yeah,
where
I've never
series
seen this
protagonist Travis Touchdown, Nemesis Badman are sucked into a fictitious 90s video game console that supposedly grants wishes if you completed 6 video games, each of which are homages to retro gaming. And no tribute to retro video games would be complete without a creepy discovery to lose sleep over, as Seabell noticed an unnerving observation while listening to the music in the final boss battle of the game. As in the final battle, this chainsaw-like sound effect can be heard in the music track playing in the background. The sound
Looks kinda
actually
sick,
happens
though.
to be a sample
Yeah,
of
they're cool.
UVB-76, a real-life unsolved mystery involving a mysterious radio station in Russia that began transmitting an inexplicable series of beeps and buzzes first observed in the late 70s, whose true purpose
that
hasn't
sound
been
was actually
confirmed
that
to
loud,
this
though.
day.
That's so
For
loud.
decades and even today, by tuning into UVB-76's frequency, the listener can only hear this constant repeating sound.
There's a
Which is
live stream
speculated to
of
actually
it.
be mechanically
That's
produced
wild.
by a machine in a room that's been mic'd up, rather than just being a digital recording, as sometimes other room noises and voices can be heard in the background. On extremely
weird.
rare occasions, the buzzing has been
Oh, wow.
interrupted intermittently by all things completely random. Most frequently, the buzzing will sometimes pause and a voice will state seemingly disjointed numbers and names. However, on even rarer occasions, some other more outlandish and downright bizarre sounds have been captured in the last decade by increased internet listeners who began constantly monitoring monitoring the signal in the 2010s, who have captured snippets of phone conversations being broadcast over the waves, interruptions of recordings from Swan Lake, and even the sound of a woman screaming, which is speculated to have been anything from a television in the room or even radio pirates hacking into the frequency, which many people believe is why Rick Astley was apparently broadcast for a day a few months ago. To this day, no one knows what the purpose of the radio station is, though theories and speculations are plenty. The most popular theory being it's a secret communication channel for the Russian military, or another unknown agency, only made to sound unpleasant so others wouldn't be prone to listening in. My favorite theory, though, is that it's a signal being monitored by the Russian government in case of a nuclear attack. Idea being, if a nuclear strike were to hit the unknown location where the signal is being transmitted, its disconnection would immediately signal to the Russians there's been a nuclear hit and prompt an immediate strike back. So radio pirates, you might want to chill on using that station.
I think you're gonna know before the radio station goes down.
Guys, I have this great
that's not a really great theory. I think.
If this radio goes out, we will know.
It's gotta be.
No, I mean, it's good to have backup plans for sure, like in case you miss it.
Unless you're not at all concerned with wiping out humanity. SpongeBob SquarePants. Tidy Whitey Tumble. Thanks to Reflex Rob for submitting this discovery on the Oddheader Discord. At this point in the channel, we've gotten to the point where the moment SpongeBob comes up, you can expect something pretty wild. We had incredibly inappropriate images from SpongeBob Super Sponge from my video Most Awkward Discoveries Part 2, which it turns out Google really hates this image, as apparently it was even delisted from Google searches. And apparently they didn't like that video either. We had the shocking out-of-bounds message in Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots, or the code in SpongeBob Truth or Square. Mystery actually solved on that one. It turned out a little while after I covered it that it's just some developer warp triggers to other points in the game. And of course we had the notorious Yummer from SpongeBob Saves the Day. Turned out after I talked to the head designer, he was an inside joke around the developer office that was used as a placeholder for an unimplemented Easter egg in the game. Well, okay, fine. We got some pretty straightforward answers to some of those, not all, but I'd really love to see someone explain why the hell this appears in the files of SpongeBob Tidy Whitey Tumble. SpongeBob Tidy Whitey Tumble, a game with the single objective to slingshot SpongeBob across Bikini Bottom with the use of a massive wedgie. We've all played a launch game like this, and this is just like the rest.
How does SpongeBob
Just get
feel
SpongeBob as far as you can with basically no variation. No idea what purpose this would have been in the game, unless this has become SpongeBob after one too many wedgies. What is it with SpongeBob that seems to push these developers to the unfathomable depths of desperate despair and madness? Looks like SpongeBob's been watching too much Shudder. The perfect way to get into the Halloween spirit. It was awesome. The special effects of this was stream.
I mean, listen, can't even hate him for it. Can't even hate him for it.
So, how do you feel about those kinds of videos, I guess?
I think my favorite part was the drumming part. Like the I think that's just awesome. But no, these are cool. I think they're interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in more or
Corpse, you just throw out any video. It could be this, it could be that, it could be something else.
How does chat feel?
Okay, chat, how do you feel? Since apparently it's not just about me. Okay. More, bad, cool, any, I kinda like it, more, it's interesting, dark science, more, watch corpse narrations.
Shut the fuck up.
Or another.
I guess we do another.
Listen, we have all the time, you know what I mean? I don't have a game plan, so like, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Back. So, things prone to rabid mission.
Oh, you're quick. In-game mysteries. 2021.
In the last couple of Best of Year discoveries, I mentioned how the unfortunate state of the world allowed us to find some pretty awesome Easter eggs. And as to whether or not things have improved, use my link in the description down below to get downloaded devices to find Star Wars Starfighter. Thanks to Slyku for Reload Coded for submitting this to the Oddheader Discord. Star Wars Starfighter is the smooth 2001 spaceflight simulator that takes place during the Battle of Naboo from the 1999 film The Phantom Menace. Both Star Wars titles I thoroughly enjoyed as a kid despite their obvious drawbacks.
Back then, I didn't even realize how bad of a movie that was. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie as a kid.
Battle of Naboo from the 1999 film The Phantom Menace. Both Star Wars titles I thoroughly enjoyed as a kid.
This is a movie.
Oh, Okay.
You never watched Star Wars?
No.
Huh?
No, go on.
Like, so have you just have never seen the Star Wars movie?
No, just go on.
What about like Harry Potter?
Nah, just
Lord of the Rings?
no.
I feel like I'm kind of like naming like the very super basic.
I haven't seen any.
None of them?
Just play the video.
What did you like? What path did you take of movie watching then?
Nobody believes me when I say that I can't watch movies.
What do you mean you can't watch a movie?
I completely lose all focus. Like I don't absorb. It's not. I can't focus on it.
So like you just don't watch movies?
Correct. The only time I watch movies is when I'm in like a group setting and everyone's watching it or something. and
Okay,
I
that's
just happen
fair.
to be in the room.
But like you're not still really that focused on it. It's more just like
Even then I usually
a group effort.
don't absorb a lot of it. Every now and then one will stick.
Okay. What about like TV shows? Are TV shows like just short enough to where it's not like?
I don't watch TV either. Usually when I watch an anime,
Yeah.
like it's really hard for me to do. I think I had to start Death Note like 8 times before being able to finish it, and then even then it was only because I was trying to figure out, and it was more interactive to me than just like watching a show.
But it seems like you have to watch like YouTube videos.
Yeah, only some of them though. Like it's very, very rare. Like these, I feel like I'm usually interested in like when things aren't really like boxed in. So it's like why I play indie games as well. It's like if I were to play a AAA game,
Yeah.
the dialogue and everything is boxed in. Like I already know what they're going to say for the most part. Like
Yeah.
but if it's by some random indie developer, then who the fuck knows what they're gonna put in it? It's like interesting to me. And so when there are like hidden secrets in games and stuff like this, it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, and the possibilities feel endless. That's also why I'm able to play games like Starbound and stuff, because they're auto-generated and have like endless possibility.
Yeah. Okay.
Kid despite their obvious drawbacks. Well, one of my favorite hackers and YouTubers, Sly Cooper Reload Coded, was feeling a bit nostalgic themselves and began going through the code of the game and uncovered many debugging tools developers left over. Using a command they found to generate any model in the game that they wanted. They noticed there was a model for a Jar Jar in the files that, as far as they knew, never actually appeared in the game, which when they spawned in gave them this dork, Jar Jar Binks, the annoying comic relief character from the Phantom Menace that many consider the worst Star Wars character of all time.
Holy shit,
except
it's so
for
bad.
some reason in
Holy
a barrel
shit, the
and
CGI
even
is
complete
so
with
bad.
animations, which is rather unusual for an asset that wouldn't normally appear in the game. After doing a bit of reverse engineering and some investigating, Reload Coded was able to determine that the model did actually appear in the game, apparently on the mission Rescue on the Solu, and determined it was set in an invisible state and coded to suddenly appear after a specific voice line in the game was said.
Rescue flight, let's pick 'em up!
Which plays after destroying the very last island turret on the mission. With all the information they needed, Reload Coded played the mission up until the point of destroying the last turret, and then decided to ignore the normal mission objective and turned around and faced the large waterfall towering over the environment, looking near the top to see if anything would happen. And sure enough, Reload Coded seemingly discovered for the very first time this.
There he is.
As far as I and Reload Coded could tell, there doesn't appear to be any other mention or documentation of this ever before, leading us to believe this is the first time this Easter egg has ever been discovered in 20 years. Regardless, it's unbelievably satisfying after 2 decades. We finally get to see this son of a get thrown off a waterfall in a barrel. Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. Thanks to frequent contributor Cyclone Joker for submitting this discovery on OnHeader.com. 2003's Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc is the third installment in Ubisoft's popular platformer series, which pretty much felt like Rayman 2 with the addition of some new humor that really pushed the E rating, some of which was even censored for the Xbox 360 re-release.
Hey, I like that outfit on you. When does it come off? Don't be so touchy.
Regardless of all that, earlier this year, Rayman Hacker Groovy discovered for the first time in the PlayStation 2 version of the game an unfound Easter egg that references the time when
fuck?
Rayman games were simpler, as they found a secret display mode that could be activated by setting the standard video output to 480p, and then starting a new game with the file named PS1. Doing so makes the game drop down to 240p and removes texture filtering, making the game convincingly look like a classic PlayStation 1 platformer, which is cool and all, love it, but I'd also love if somebody could explain to me why in the game's code this secret display mode is internally referenced as Christian Slater mode. What the hell does Christian Slater have to do with giving Rayman second-rate graphics? Or is it a reference to a second-rate Jack Nicholson impression that he does in Heathers? I contacted both the developers and Christian Slater about this and didn't hear a response. I can only hope we hear from the developers about this sooner rather than Slater. McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. Thanks to Bitafied for submitting this on the On-Header Discord. McDonald's Treasureland Adventure, released on Sega Genesis in 1993, is a side-scrolling platformer featuring former hamburger representative Ronald McDonald and his gang of fast foodie friends on a mission to promote fast food to children.
Is he still used as like McDonald? Like, because I definitely remember as a kid him being around. But maybe he was just considered. Clowns are more scary now. Something. So like, okay. Yeah.
Pieces of a treasure map. Even so, and now craving some Mickey D's myself, it's a surprisingly good game for a McDonald's title, likely credit to the fact that it was the first game created by Treasure, a studio made up of ex-Konami employees. For some reason, Treasure was quite ambitious with the game's tech, which is why Treasure founder Masato Migawa had to reveal in issue 219 of Retro Gamer magazine there was an impressive hidden 3D rotating polygonal display that could be found if a secret code was entered into the game. At the time, no players had figured out how to activate the Easter egg, until in April this year, Twitter user Unlisted Chief was finally able to crack the code by entering a sequence of balloons, a gem, the McDonald's arch, and Ronald McDonald himself, followed by pressing start 3 times and holding up and left after hearing an explosion, which revealed this intent.
Now I just want to make a game. I want to make some stupid game.
It's...
And then throw in Easter eggs.
It's Easter egg. What the hell's going on? The McDonald's sign actually transforms into the 3D engine that programmer Kazuki Go Ishida developed for Treasure's logo screen, which allows the player to select from different models and rotate them around. But as far as why the music is this intense is not known. Migawa also revealed in a past interview there's also a second unfound Easter egg in the game, where inputting a code on the menu screen would make the Sega logo explode, which apparently the developers added to the game out of frustration as they were ticked by McDonald's last-minute demands, such as changing the hamburger scenes to feature gems instead, so that McDonald's hamburgers weren't treated with disrespect. Were they planning on showing how they made them? Though really, I don't understand why Treasure made an Easter egg to take out their McDonald's frustrations by blowing up the Sega logo. Wouldn't it make more sense like this?
I don't know.
Quarantine. Thanks to Dark Alchemy XEX for submitting this to the On-Header Discord. Quarantine, a concept we're all familiar with at this point, is an interesting title from 1994 on the 3DO and MS-DOS, where you play as a cab driver trying to escape a chaotic city that's been walled off from the rest of the world, controlled by an ominous outside corporation that contaminates their water supply and drives its citizens mad, which plays like an interesting concoction of Crazy Taxi, Doom, and Grand Theft Auto. The developers, funny enough, going on to later join Rockstar Studios, who made the Grand Theft Auto series. While it's remembered for its over-the-top intro and striking cover, that's a windshield wiper smearing away some blood, by the way. The game also hides particular secret Dark Alchemy found that will be sure to never make anyone see the game the same way again. As Dark Alchemy remembered as a kid inputting a money cheat incorrectly and coming across something he certainly never expected to see, at least at his age. As by using an emulator today he found by going to the language setting in the menu and entering the code CBCA, you would hear a scream, which doesn't initially seem to do anything, until you realize every single character you pick up in your cab is letting it all hang out for everyone to see. Whoa. Did not need to see that. Dark Alchemy even got a response from a developer on Reddit who revealed he had no idea that the new code was on the 3DO version, but knew it was on the MS-DOS version and gave him the code for that. Thanks. Can't wait to check that one out. Good job, Dark Alchemy, for confirming this horrendous discovery does truly exist on the 3DO version for the first time in 27 years. Now, if you can just excuse me, I'm gonna go wash out my eyes.
Took 27 years.
Halo 3.
How do you even go back and figure that out? Like...
you have like a
there has to be so many.
Like, well, because you remember it happening to some like random kid, and then he's like, "Wait, I don't know if I'm just imagining that." So he like goes through the game files or something, which someone otherwise wouldn't have done. I don't know.
Yeah.
Corbin Pentland for submitting this on oddheader.com. While the third installment in the Halo series was released in 2007, a new unfinished beta build of the game was only recently released. And similar to the unfound Easter egg that was found in the original Halo beta last year, it didn't take long for Corbin to find something that's never been found before, as Corbin was messing around with the included developer tools in the beta and decided to spawn in as many warthogs as they possibly could. When they decided to get in the back turret of one of the hogs and start blowing everything to smithereens, when suddenly, whoa. Investigating this for myself only posed more questions than answers. The butterflies only seem to appear if you destroy enough warthogs at the same time using a single explosion. My initial theory that it was a placeholder for an unfinished particle effect also seemed to lose steam, as it appeared that all the explosive effects that appear in the final game seem to be intact here. Honestly, there's no answers to this one, but one thing I can say for
it's
certain,
like, why not?
does look cool. Homefront, the Revolution. This discovery takes us all the way back to 2019 on the channel, when I covered in my video 10 game discoveries never meant to be found part 3, then the 2016 first-person shooter Homefront the Revolution. An arcade machine could be found in the game that allowed players to play the first 2 levels of the classic shooter Timesplitters 2, which confused data miners as they managed to find every single asset from the entire game of Timesplitters 2 completely redone in HD sitting in the files of the game, leaving me only to speculate why, considering only 2 levels were actually playable on the cabinet. Or at least so I thought, as only a couple months later a developer, who wished to remain anonymous, saw this segment and in response reached out to me and my friend and collaborator Easter Egg Hunter to reveal there actually was a way to play the full Timesplitters 2 game in Homefront the Revolution. But due to announcements from its publisher of an official Timesplitters HD re-release supposedly around the corner, the legal ramifications of revealing such an egg was unclear, leading me to heavily hint about the unfound Easter egg and Easter eggs that were never found part 2. And so the search was on, largely led by Tanflow1997 on my Discord server, who started another server where much more progress was made on the egg, but the final solution managed to always evade them. Then this year, completely out of nowhere, a separate developer from the one that contacted me and the Easter egg hunter, Matt Phillips, let the cat out of the bag revealing the full game was hidden in the cabinet, but didn't explain how to unlock it. Tanflow1997 requested some more information, and the developer spoiled that it involved inputting a code that's been lost to time. This prompted data miner and hacker Spencer Perot to quickly bounce back with a code he pulled from the data of the game, which when players went and entered on the level select screen, finally revealed the full playable HD remaster of Timesplitters 2 that's been hiding in Homefront the Revolution for 5 years since its release in 2016, which finally lifts the weight off of my chest, as it was hard keeping that a secret, which I was only doing not to get anyone in legal trouble, especially considering Deep Silver did publicly indicate that they were going to release a future Timesplitters game. Well, hopefully Matt Phillips isn't in any hot water.
So they just had a
Deep
game
Silver
in a game?
releasing the remaster now is pretty much out the window at this point.
Well, yeah, because
Dark Judgment.
Wait.
Thanks to Mills for submitting.
So they remastered the whole game to put it out.
Yeah.
And then they put it as an Easter egg in another game that was already out or coming out. And then now they can't release it as like a new game as a remaster on its own, losing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Because someone decided to say it in an Easter egg.
Like, who decided to put that? Put a game in, put a whole worked on game into the game already. That's incredible. Someone had to have gotten in trouble. There's no way.
Submitting this discovery on the Oddheader Discord. Earlier this year in my video 7 Easter eggs that haven't been found part 3, I talked about the action arcade beat-em-up side-scrolling game Dark Judgment, which was released in Hong Kong in 1997 and finally released worldwide on Steam for the first time in 2020. In that video I detailed how in 2016, the game's sprite designer wrote a blog post about the game, mentioning a hidden playable character he called Tomato Girl, who apparently was hidden so well no player had ever managed to find her, leading me only to imagine what Tomato Girl could really be. As just a few months after my video, Mills combed through the data of the game and figured out by pressing down, left, down, right, down, up, down, down, attack as player 1 on the player select screen, you would finally unlock Tomato Girl, which apparently was only a nickname as her name is actually Frankenstein. I'm not exactly sure how anyone was supposed to find that. Not only that, but Mills also found by pressing down, down, left, left, up, up, right, right, jump on the same screen, you could unlock a second hidden playable character named Little Carol, who might actually kick the most ass out of anyone in this game, making that 2 Easter eggs Mills uncovered that were actually hidden in the game for 24 years.
Holy
as
shit.
well as confirming my prediction for Tomato Girl wasn't
See,
actually...
like that stuff right there, like there has to be so many of those, like in different games like that
far off. Well, with some adjustment. Kid Pilot. Thanks to Natalie for submitting this through oddheader.com. 1998's Kid Pilot is a rather standard flight simulator for children that flew under the radar for just about everyone. Lost in
Who was trying to find Easter eggs in 1998? Kid Pilot. Who the fuck?
Children that flew under the radar for just about everyone. Lost in the sea of countless edutainment titles from the 90s that no one can seem to remember. Except for Natalie, who recalled a discovery they found in Kid Pilot as a kid they'd never been able to forget. As Natalie explained after crashing the plane in the game, they remember being startled by the image of a skull of one of the game's cartoon penguins, but never was able to see it again, leaving Natalie wondering what it was for years. Until finally this year, they couldn't bear the torment any longer and finally decided to extract the files from their old copy of the game. Sure enough, they did find a pop-up screen in the files featuring a skull and crossbones of the penguins, but also weirdly the message "Is this your card?" that they didn't remember at all, as well as a sheet of playing cards elsewhere in the files which didn't seem to appear anywhere in the game, as well as a hidden setting to display a specific card in the prompt that they found. Natalie then reached out to lead programmer of the game Glenn Wolfram, and Wolfram unexpectedly revealed that he was a huge fan of the comedic magicians Penn and Teller, who in the past encouraged their fans to hide cards in obscure places for elaborate "is this your card" tricks. Glenn revealed in an interesting twist it wasn't so much an Easter egg that was supposed to be found, but rather a magic trick, as well as a tribute to his favorite magicians. The trick being, first you get a friend to pick a card. You set the card in a secret setting that Natalie found without them noticing. Get your friend to play the game, and then crash the plane in Las Vegas where Penn and Teller perform, when you would then say "is this your card" as the card they chose appeared on screen, tricking your clueless friend none the wiser. Glenn revealed Penn and Teller declined to give their endorsement for the Easter egg like he had hoped, so instead he put in the dead penguin. But as far as he knew, it was never actually properly implemented. So how Natalie managed to be struck by this unnerving image, as well as why Glenn thought a dead version of one of the game's characters was an appropriate replacement for a card trick, may just be questions where we'll never know the answer. Five Nights at Freddy's.
I just did not expect that the
Thanks
direction.
to Ashley for submitting this on oddheader.com. 2016's Five Nights at Freddy's sister location is the 5th installment in the hugely popular jump scare barraging horror series, pitting players against hostile animatronics on locations connected to the fictional Freddy Fazbear's Pizza franchise. While the series is known for its countless deep lore fan theories and mysterious questions, that didn't stop Five Nights at Freddy's data miner and technical documenter Ashley from finding something in the game for the first time in 5 years that completely defies explanation from the rest of the game. And don't worry, it's not a jump scare. I wouldn't do that to you. As Ashley found on night 2 when traveling through the Ballora gallery, by standing still and holding down the 0 and 1 keys simultaneously for exactly 1 minute and 20 seconds, the game suddenly switches over to a blue screen. And then by pressing 1 again immediately after, it would suddenly switch to a strange display of flickering numbers, some of which eventually go static. The hell is this? What's particularly mysterious about this is Ashley confirmed that every step of this discovery is intentionally hard-coded into the game, confirming it is something completely intentional and not something that wasn't meant to be found. There is also some number generation that can be found on the breaker room screen, but Ashley confirmed that one is programmed entirely different and is specifically made to display a much larger range of numbers. Some immediately believed it had something to do with the keypad in the private room, but again Ashley confirmed there is only one possible solution to the keypad, as the 4 keys to the solution are the only ones with scripting on them, none of which have anything to do with this screen. And unfortunately, that's where the trail ends. Plenty have tried to reach out to the developer for answers, but unfortunately never heard anything back. As far as Ashley is concerned, they don't believe the discovery is in any way connected to the story, but are absolutely clueless why this is intentionally hidden the way it was or what it could possibly be, chucking this one up to be a great big who the hell knows. Dread Out 2. Thanks to Michael Johnson for submitting this to oddheader.com. Dread Out 2 is a game from 2020 clearly inspired by the classic Fatal Frame series. Fatal Frame being an Eastern horror series about schoolgirls who fight off ghosts with still cameras, whereas Dread Out is an Eastern horror series about schoolgirls who fight off ghosts with phone cameras, using what the game calls an iris phone, which allows its users to see more than the human eye can perceive. Michael initially submitted through my website that he was scurrying along the perimeter of the environment when he heard noises that indicated that an enemy was nearby, but couldn't determine what it was or get closer to where the sounds were leading. At first that's all it was, until Michael managed to figure out an exploit where if he switched to the free camera and then moved the camera far enough away, the environment in his wall collision would deload, allowing him to move his position freely and get on the other side of the barriers. Using this glitch, Michael decided to explore out of bounds of the area where he initially heard the noises, only to realize there was an Easter egg out of bounds featuring this weird ass dude with a cat, who's apparently a mythological creature from Indonesian folklore named Buto Ijo, but yet this still wasn't where the sounds were coming coming from, as right next to Buto is a staircase leading down to a dead end that when scanned with your iris pen reveals a strange symbol on the wall. With Michael's newfound wall glitch, he used a trick and was
that's
surprised to find
Buto
on the
from
other side of the wall was a
Culture.
room with a lone zombie, only to realize there was an incredibly elaborate tunnel system that stretched underneath the entirety of the environment. Almost immediately, Michael found a bat he could pick up that didn't appear anywhere else in the game, that when observed in the inventory only provided a blank white image, inferring that the bat and its surroundings were unfinished. As Michael descended further into the unknown, he came across several more unnerving enemies to the point that he realized he wasn't going to be able to go any farther. Fortunately, with the use of his wall glitch, he was able to continue forward, and Michael didn't find anything down there at all and gave up. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and if you want to see— okay, fine. Apparently, Michael found for the first time a horrendous beast that appears to be the original final boss for the base game, though it does appear to resemble a boss that appeared in the game's trailer in a later DLC. Fortunately, this hideous creature doesn't have any active AI and can be easily defeated, and after ridding the environment of the atrocity, on the other side of this door Michael found what appears to be a developer room? Either this whole area was left unfinished, never meant to be found, or this creature remains deep underground in this location that's yet to be properly solved, ready to attack the player once the correct conditions are met. Until then, it appears the creature will continue to guard the game's biggest secret at the bottom of this rabbit hole, far underneath these dark, unreachable depths hidden deep below the environment. And thanks again to Genshin Impact for sponsoring
Thanks, Genshin. Holy shit! Like that wasn't even just like a little East. Like that was like a whole like little like mini game. Oh shit! In the world.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, you know.
It makes you wonder, you know, like what
if there are secret things in Valorant?
I was literally about to about to bring Valorant up for example. So dude, I'm about to just start like running into walls and like just spamming letters on different parts of the map, because there's got to be one. There's got to be one, right? There's some little Easter egg, even if it's not like a big one. Probably nothing like that elaborate, I feel like, but like there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that was my suggestion of videos.
Thanks, Corpse. Providing content to the people.
Yeah. He has way more, but
they needed.
It's a fun thing to watch.
Okay. Well, now what?
Well, now I'm gonna mute and eat.
Oh, you're always muting. You're always muting and eating. Oh, you. Oh, great. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well then, fuck.
You could just watch more of them if you wanted to.
No, it's fine. No, I mean, like, listen. No, I guess I'll just have to find content for myself. Thanks. Thanks. You already promised me you join Steam for 5 hours today and provide content, and now you're just bailing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna mute and eat. I'll be back.
Okay. Have fun. Play e-girls are ruining my life.
Silva, you're bombing your own beat.
Oh. I'm sorry, but I don't like Corpse. Oh, okay. Chill. Let's just play through mid. Let's play through mid. What top
You really saw I was about to go bottom.
Did you hear his response?
Oh no, I didn't.
I told him. He told me like. He was like, give me a song, I'll play it. So I told him like e-girls are ruining my life, and then he's like, I don't really like Corpse.
Silva, you have bomb. Can you come with us?
I should be like, okay, I'll let him know.
Silva, come to us, bro. Come to us.
Get that door for you, girl.
Well, foolish.
Oh, hello.
It's just you and
These
me.
lines are a bitch.
I suppose.
What's annoying about this garnish?
Just you
it's
and
so
me,
tedious to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start with an orange and you get
You're
every
right.
single side.
You and me watching
and then you go
Master
on to another
Chief.
orange, and when you feel like you've
Master
done enough,
Chief?
you look,
Master Chef.
Yeah, close enough.
and you
Close
still
enough.
have 100 oranges
Wait, is
to
this
go.
not?
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
And
Just
when
you
you're
and
done
me
with those 100
watching.
oranges, you have 200.
We're watching Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, right. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're pretty late into the season, but it's fine. It's pretty, I feel like, straightforward.
Oh, is there different episodes? I thought you were just watching.
No, it's like episode 1 and episode 2, but we're on episode 14. Near the finale. But you know, it's
Right.
you get what's going on.
Yeah, I've watched this and paid attention before.
Yeah.
So it's like the
What the fuck is this
pit of
edit?
citrus, man.
Aren't you glad you're not doing this for Brett?
How long have you been wanting to say that?
All right, Clifford, nice and easy, pal.
Clifford the
I'm your
horse.
friend, I promise.
That's how I
Did I
feel.
expect to be on a horse?
I know.
Like a horse?
Man, a horse on the
Yeah, I think
beach.
so. Oh my God. Oh,
I feel like a horse on the
nice and
beach
easy.
just hits differently.
On this horse
Man.
is absolutely priceless.
Absolutely right.
Over this way, pal. Oh.
That's me and you right now.
That is.
That's me and you right now.
One day it will be. It'll be actually us. Like that's what
No,
we're
that's,
gonna
that's
do.
us right now, and then everybody else is at the Streamer Awards or in the UK. It's me and you, man. Instead of horses, it's gonna be F-150s someday.
Yes, sir. It really is. Like, how did it come to this?
Hey,
Scorps? Like,
man. No, I'm just glad that. Yeah. I'm just.
hey, us in the Ford
Just me and you,
F-150s.
man. F-150s on the beach.
That's the dream. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Why is everyone just like in the UK? And,
I don't know,
like,
man.
And like in the awards.
I'm about to just show up.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Like,
So tired of this.
damn it. No, I just like, where's the time gone? Like before I know it, it's like somehow like I'm the one lacking. Like I'm the one like not like in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't. Yeah, play the show.
But yeah,
I don't
we're
wanna-
just a couple of horses. We're just a couple of Ford
F-150s
F-150s.
on the beach. Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
person to wear loafers on a horse. Hey, take it easy, pal. This
Oh my
is
God,
great.
hi, foolish
I
as
love
mom.
horses.
You're a lovely woman.
It feels great to be at the beach. This
You
is my
raised a
spot,
dashing
Zen.
young man.
Yeah.
It's quiet and it's peaceful and it's just perfect.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh. Oh yeah, right there, Denise. Oh yeah.
Mr. Court.
Brett, you are trying to make this a sexy time. Why?
Oh yes. Oh, fuck yes.
Here, let's see if I can remember them all. Chucking corn, shoveling
Have you ever
shit.
shucked corn,
I've
Corpse?
cut ice. I've made
Sure,
I
burgers.
feel like I have.
I don't know, but
There's probably a good
I had
chance.
to
Like most
clean
people once in their
dining
life
room.
probably shucked corn.
I had
I
to
feel like
make
I've definitely
gelato.
shucked it.
Fortune cookies is
You've probably
still
done
the
some
worst
shucking.
one. My back's hurting pretty
shuck
good right
every
now.
now and
Doing a
then.
little spring cleaning around the house. Now we're peeling some fruit, a lot of fruit. I'm definitely like Chef Ramsay's personal whipping boy at this point.
Return from commercial break, and it's just Streamer Awards.
Kitchen, please. Let's go.
Are
Yeah,
you?
so Foolish and Corpse aren't here. That's
Are you?
yeah. Just keep playing. Man. Yeah, I'm trying to watch it.
Are you up for any awards?
What?
Are you up for any award?
No, because the media calls me a streamer, but then the streamers don't call me a streamer. But
Oh.
then the streamers call me a musician, but then the mainstream musician think I'm a streamer, and so I'm just kind of in the middle of everything.
You're just a lost soul, you know? No.
Yeah, I should have just done one thing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's on you for trying to do it all. Maybe
Yeah, my bad.
maybe just pick something you're good at and just stick with it, okay? Don't try to okay. This is why, like, okay, we found the Ford F-150 and we stick with the Ford F-150. We aren't picking from different.
Absolutely.
As the dining chef is at the pass,
I
sous
feel like I
chef
should make a
Christina
disclaimer
will
that I'm
cover their
totally fucking
station,
around.
delivering surprise sabotages
Before the
designed to
clip
keep
channels
them
take
on
that.
their
Oh
toes.
yeah, that is gonna be like, oh man, there's real drama here. But it's too late. There's too much of a pause. They've already clipped it.
Yeah, they already got the.
It's already too late.
the
It's
clip.
literally being uploaded to YouTube.
Brett, on the hot plate. Let's go.
And maybe like I'll have like a shot space like in the background, like
Yeah, and then they'll pull clips of me from 2019 and say it's what I'm
Welcome in,
currently
please.
saying.
4 covers, table 14. 2 tartar, 2 carbonara. Heard? Heard. Thank
By
you.
Do
replacing
they
the
have
rice with
music
orzo
stuff
pasta.
at the Streamer Awards?
do they have what?
Like music categories?
I don't know. I don't know if I remember all the characters. I remember like there was a day like, I went through it, but I actually don't know.
Hey, come here.
It's really fucking cool. Like the event.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't wait. I'll have to go through and like rewatch it or like see like highlights of it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
it is. It's not funny. It's not where you going, John? Yes.
It'd be kind of
Let's
funny
go,
if there
22.
was like
Wait
a
up.
music
Chef.
one and like you
Not
win
bad.
it and
Head
like
up.
you're
Let's
just
go.
here watching Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Very good.
That'd be funny.
Look at me.
Yes, chef.
Look at me.
Yes, chef.
Watch everything. Taste everything and eyes wide open. Do you understand?
I have a tikka. My bad.
Psych,
But I ain't
everyone's on
really
the
worried about
stream
it. I got
always.
this, chef.
Fred, how long risotto?
Risotto walking now? Simple. Yeah, I got you.
I'll taste it. You can't taste it.
Thank you for the update, Corpse.
Serve it.
Yep. Well done.
Why didn't you go to the streamer awards?
Take this.
I couldn't
Thank
find
you.
a ride.
That's broken. Can you please change the egg?
He's considered the bus.
It's the cream of the crop.
No.
And every step of the competition
Guess
has
it's too
been
late.
preparing me
You know where you're going, yes? Good girl.
to become the next executive chef in Las Vegas. I need these a little looser, a little more salt.
Got you.
That's my passion. Take this.
Look at me. Last line of defense, okay? Well done. Jump back on meat, please. Let's go.
Okay.
Running the pass
Seemed pretty
is
good.
definitely extremely stressful. And I'm mad that I didn't catch the ribeye. That one was obvious, especially since I was cooking New York all night.
And I'll have yours right now.
That looks really good.
It's pretty tasty.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
And motto. Let's go. Christina, on the garnish, please.
Yes, chef.
Here we go. Kitchen's yours. You run it or it runs you. Got
Okay,
that?
come on,
Good.
Mono.
I'm definitely
You
excited
have to
to run
do
the
good,
pass.
and it'll
I'm
probably
ready for
Brett's
whatever's
out.
thrown at me, so it's time to step up and prove it. Okay, Chef Motto, for the top.
All right.
Motto's first sabotage is already in his hand.
All right, y'all.
That's
Four
dirty.
top
This
walking
one,
In the
this one
form
screws
of an-
people up. This one's not fair. This one's not fair. Marino gets him every time with this one.
Incorrect ticket from Marino.
Fuck, salmon tartare. Salmon tartare? Hold on. Marino.
What's wrong, please? Hey,
Is it?
Salmon tartare?
Shit, sorry.
wake up, you.
Sorry,
Wake
chef.
up.
Sorry.
Well spotted.
But Mono's
What
built
the fuck is going
different.
on up here? Oh, it's right. It's sabotage night.
One pork all day.
Pork,
Pork,
chef.
please, Ariel. Thank you.
For Motto's next
That's like the
test,
first time someone's like literally gotten it and then gone straight to
swapped out
Marino.
the pork chop for a veal chop.
I'll finish that. Slice your pork, please.
Yes, chef.
2 hands, twice as quick. Slice your pork.
Well, it's not cooked. It's under. Hold on. Shh. Pork needs to be cooked longer.
Hurt.
How
Put that in
long?
the oven.
Hey,
Give it to
give me the pork
course,
back
chef.
here. Put it down.
the chef.
Come here, you. Taste that.
1 year foolish,
Taste
no
this.
way.
Well, it's not cooked. Veal chop.
Sorry?
Single bone.
It's veal,
Without
that's right.
taking it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's veal. Yeah, not even realize the 1 bone instead of 2. It's hard to tell.
I'll do the scallops, you do the Wellington, yes?
Okay.
Running
So once
the pass is
again,
very difficult. It's incredible how Chef Ramsay can juggle all this.
Come on, guys, pick it up, please. Let's go.
And the way he pushes, it's been inspiring to me. So I think he's
everyone's
made me
had
a
one
better
sabotage
chef.
good,
Can I get this
one
little
sabotage
warmer?
Yeah, give
bad.
it to me.
And like I'm really excited. I'm fired up again. There's nothing in this world I'd rather do than be a chef. That's what makes me who I am.
Thank you, Mono. Well done. Wipe down. Let's go. Well done.
Okay.
Tonight, let's be honest, you all felt the pressure and the challenge of leading the kitchen in the middle of service. We all had some highs and we all had some lows. Agreed?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef.
I want all 4 of you to go back to the dorms, please, and tell me the one person.
This is gonna
that
get
you
ugly.
do not
Everyone's
think
about to get upset
belongs
with
in
each
the
other.
Final.
Yes, chef.
Off you go.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you. Thanks, Chef.
Like
Picking
chef.
someone to put up for elimination, it's really difficult because it gets really cutthroat.
Oh man.
We're all very passionate, but I came to this competition to win executive chef at Hell's Kitchen in Vegas, and I'm gonna fight to the end to get it.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna say it. I'll pick you just because I feel like you've been staying in your comfort zone and you're not thinking out of the box. Like you're making, the same things over and over again. That's how I feel.
Haha, that's how you feel, Mia? There's a reason why I'm still here. I can outcook the shit out of you.
Well, tonight meat lagged. Heavy.
How?
Everything was waiting on meat. Tonight it was all meat.
That's usually how it is.
No, but there was reef, there was, this, that.
There wasn't refire anything. Nothing came back. All of my meat was perfect.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it?
Kiss my ass, Brett. My station was run perfectly tonight. You, on the other hand, you have risottos coming back. You have
You got me there.
carbonaras coming back.
Ariel, if you had to choose one of us.
I need another minute.
Motto?
Give me 2 minutes.
No one wants to say it.
I'm gonna go inside. I'm really cold.
It's always hard to nominate someone, and when it's down to final 4 people, it's definitely even harder. I'm battling with myself, trying to process everything through my mind right now, and I think I have a decision. Wait, I got this, y'all.
We love 13 months with Foosh.
I don't feel like I've been the weakest person here. I feel like I've proved myself day after day.
Whoop Gordon.
I've taken all the punishments. I've kept positive. I've kept pushing. But I'm gonna put myself up.
Oh my God. Dude.
Holy fucking curveball, Motto.
What?
I don't feel like I've been the weakest person here. I feel like I've proved myself day after day.
Yeah!
I've taken all the punishments. I've kept positive. I've kept pushing. But I'm gonna put myself up.
Holy fucking curveball, Motto. So what you trying to say is that you trying to go home tonight?
I guess so.
Are you sure?
I am sure. One of you should take the position in Vegas, is what I'm saying. I would never give up on any of y'all. But I also can't give up on my friends and my family back home. And I gotta accept that. I'm not one to give up on anything, but I think at the end of the day, the place I need to be is back home. I want to go back. I want to start a family. I want to raise the culinary standard in Baton Rouge. That's what I've been working on the last 5 years. I'm not ready to give up on that.
Did you just come to this conclusion right now?
It's been in the back of my mind.
Okay.
I am the support system for so many people back home. It's what I do. I want to go back and further the mentoring that I do to people. I want to take all this that I've learned here and I couldn't get exposed to and expose all these people back home with this information. That scene is not going to change itself.
It takes so much for a person to say something like that. And when you witness someone really, really understanding that they know exactly where they want to be, it's just an amazing thing to witness.
Oh, Motto.
Wow.
One thing I do know is I can go back to Baton Rouge and I can make that town 10 times better.
That just made me cry.
And pick people up and push people, including myself. I still got work to do back home.
Black Jacket team, I asked you to nominate one chef that does not belong in the finale. Have you come to a decision on that?
Yes, Chef.
Was it difficult?
I wouldn't say it wasn't difficult, Chef, but we did come to a decision. I put forth myself.
Sorry. Tell me why.
Chef, this has been an incredible journey. You're offering this great platform of Vegas, and there's not a give up bone in my body. And I don't want to give up on Baton
Foolish
Rouge.
shock
I want to
hearts.
go back and share this wealth of knowledge that you've given me to elevate that town's culinary scene, because it's not going to do it on its own. And I feel like that's the place I need to be.
Wow. I'm surprised, but I respect your decision. Motto, step forward. You know, never before across this competition have I met a chef as sincere as you. So, whilst I accept your decision, I want you to accept this from me. Once you're done in Baton Rouge and you're ready for the next move, call me.
Yes, chef. Thank you for the opportunity, chef.
Oh, man.
13 months swoop.
See you guys later.
Oh, bless, Motto.
Bye, Motto.
I'm walking out with my head held high. I'm not feeling disappointed. This has been an incredible ride. I'm Motto from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I think of Baton Rouge and that extraordinary flavor.
Best food in the world. What brought me into this competition was the opportunity to prove myself.
You want to take over, Motto?
I got it.
Chicken's down. There's backup chicken here.
Her, got you, go. 4 New York strip. 1 chicken, 1 fish.
Fuck it.
I had some rough starts.
To me, it's almost inedible.
And some shaky moments.
Shrimp cooked beautiful sauce, amazing. Destroyed by the grits.
But I've stayed true to myself the entire time I've been out here.
Yeah. Wow.
You're gonna bounce back.
Wow, we.
Is that you?
Love of food at an early age, chef. I was adjusting and fixing as I
I
went
can't
along.
believe it.
I mean, that was extraordinary.
Good job, Motto.
And
Damn.
I think I stood pretty well, you know. Brett, we need more sauce, more salt, please.
Absolutely more sauce.
I just realized I haven't said like anything.
That's what I'm talking about, homie. I told you I'll see you in the back.
A big city in the spotlight may come in the future, but right now I just need to elevate Baton Rouge. I want to go back there and just push the fuck out of that envelope.
And then there were 3. But even though Motto has left the competition,
That's wild.
only 2 chefs will be competing in the finale. Somebody else will be leaving right now.
Oh shit. Oh man, I thought it was gonna I thought it was gonna end like on an emotional moment. I guess I guess we're not done yet. Guess we're not done. Thank you for the ones. Man, so who's gonna go? I feel like it's gonna be Brett, right? Just on that last thing and through challenges and everything. I feel like unless that for whatever reason Gordon May doesn't think she's ready to lead a brigade. Dude, that word's impossible. Brigade. I always want to say brigade.
2 months swoop.
Okay, well I guess let's see.
With rookie Motto taking himself out of the competition.
See you guys later.
Man.
Bless, Motto.
Chef Ramsay has just dropped another bomb.
Even though Motto left the competition,
We're
somebody
not
else
done.
will be leaving right now. Ariel, why do you think you deserve to be in the Hell's Kitchen finale?
Chef, I think I've shown you that I have grown immensely.
I feel like she's like the most solid lock-in
when
right
I came
now.
into this competition, I wasn't entirely sure if this is where I belonged, but I know that this is where I belong now. I want to go to the next
maybe I
level
think
in
you
my
for 6
career.
months.
I'm ready for this
Wow.
challenge, and I'm ready for Las Vegas, Chef.
Brett,
I'm just extremely focused and extra determined and hungry. I've only grown as a person, as a chef, and I feel like I'm ready for Vegas. I feel like Vegas is ready for me. I have what it takes to be that next chef.
Mia,
Chef, throughout the whole competition, I've showed my skill set and creativity. I've pushed myself beyond limits that I didn't think I could achieve. Yes, you know, I've had screw-ups, but I'm constantly learning, and I feel like I would be an asset to your company and to your restaurant.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I feel like like I said, I'm feel like 100% solid on Ariel. Ariel being in there, and then I feel like I'm like 70% confident Mia will be there, but I don't know. Captions off.
thank you, Mia. Okay, I'm ready to announce now the first person moving on into the finale is Ariel.
Okay, darn it! I was hoping to do someone else. Now I don't know.
Congratulations. Come here.
Oh no!
Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good for you, girl.
Thank you.
Young lady, how do you feel?
I feel fucking amazing, Chef.
You've been one of the most consistent performers across this competition, and the change since season 6 is incredible.
Thank you. I'm ready to fight for this to the end, Chef.
Brett and Mia, you both had real highlights in this competition. Brett, you came out the gate strong, young man. You put everybody on notice with that incredible risotto. And it's still, today, on the Hell's Kitchen menu. Mia, you struck early in the competition too. Perfect score on your signature dish. One of the most consistent performers in every challenge in the history of this competition.
Yeah.
The second person.
It's gotta be Mia, right? Or is it not enough?
Alongside Ariel is...
Now, would it be dirty of me to wait 15 seconds at the 9-hour mark to play an ad? Maybe it would be, but I'll wait. I'll, you know, we're at the, but you know, I'll just let it happen. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just like, oh shit. No! Oh no! That's karma. No, guys, we can't watch any more episodes. We can't. I just got flayed. We can't. We've already watched 2 episodes today. I don't think we can watch another one. Man, that is brutal. That is brutal. But like that's I mean, guys, I don't think we can. I think we're just have to wait on a cliffhanger. I don't think we can. We've already I've been through this, okay? We have to be steady. Okay? We can't just well, I guess I might as well just play ads then. But since nothing's happening now. Like we can't just rush through this. It's always just one more, and then before we know it, okay, it's gonna come down to the finale. I think we just gotta wait till tomorrow. Listen, it'll be a great first thing to watch tomorrow. Like we gotta save episodes. We're running out of episodes to watch, and we already watched 2. And I don't mean to break hearts here, but I don't know how we it's just you know.
Why'd you close Master Chief?
What?
I was watching that.
you and all the chat were.
But I was watching that.
It still wasn't Master Chief. But
oh,
like
my bad.
It's yeah, well, close enough. It's just it's called a cliffhanger, you know.
Hey man, I wasn't done with that.
Listen, okay, I'm in
gonna
charge
have a real
here.
bone to pick with you.
I'm in charge here, mister. Now that's it.
Did you wake up on the cold side of the pillow?
Oh really?
We're gonna have a bone to pick.
Why are you saying it like this?
You'll know eventually what's happening. Are you ending it?
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
You got a place to be.
I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, are you ending stream because you have somewhere to go? An award show, maybe.
How would I get there?
Everybody else didn't seem to have a problem.
I just don't you think I'd be a little late?
Just me and you, man.
Yeah, so why are you trying to get me out of here?
I'm not. I'm just wondering why you closed Master Chef.
Well, because I already tried to explain it, but you're too busy like making
Well,
jokes.
I'm asking you. I'm not joking. What did you?
Okay. It's called a cliffhanger. Okay. We're ending it on a cliffhanger, and because we can't just watch all the episodes. Okay, we're running out of Hell's Kitchen episodes to watch, so we're trying to like play it slow and steady instead of burning through them. So just like no more than like 2 episodes a day, and we've already watched 2 episodes.
Oh, so you're not ending.
Well, I'm definitely ending the Hell's Kitchen portion.
You're not ending stream though, right?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, was I unmuted? Yeah.
What do you mean? You were unmuted.
My bad, man.
What would be the problem if I'm still streaming?
Oh no, I was just wondering like where you were going.
Well, there's nowhere I'm going. Even if I did end stream right now, there's nowhere for me to go.
Me either, man.
Hey, listen, we're in this one together. I mean, we're UK's far, LA award shows far. It's like I'm like right in the middle of it all.
Yeah, you're so right, man.
Woot.
But what are we gonna play?
What are we gonna play? That's the question. I haven't gotten that far. Typically, I hope like it's kind of like at times like this, like where I hope someone just shows up and gives me an idea.
Yeah, it's times like this.
Yeah.
6:45 p.m.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Your clock's wrong.
Oh shit.
Yeah, of course. Why are you still stuck 3 hours behind? It's 9:45.
Man.
Yeah. Gotta let go of the past. I know 3 hours ago was the time of your life, but it's 9:45.
Really was, man. It really was.
Hey, it was a good time on our Ford F-150s going down the coast.
It was in our stair measuring competition.
A stair measuring. It feels so long ago, doesn't it?
It does feel
that
so
we realized that a stair is like just about, and like we have the same feet size. Like
yeah, we do.
We could probably
can measure stairs.
We could like put our feet together and they just same thing.
When you say 1 foot, it's literally 1 foot.
Yeah. 1 foot. One
you ever
step.
seen those square tiles?
You mean those square tiles?
Like tiles that are square. Like
I think
you ever been in a place and you look down and the tile is square?
Most of the time the tile is square.
No, they can be multiple shapes, but look, I've also noticed that my foot fits the exact length of one of those usually.
Like,
so I'm guessing they're all 1 foot long each.
But you're talking about the slightly bigger ones, because I feel like there's like little tiles and then like and then there's big tiles. Like I feel like sometimes like bathrooms like they'll have like littler tiles.
To be honest, I don't know which exact tile I'm talking about.
Well, it sounds like you have one in mind where it's around the size.
I've just noticed throughout my life that when I'm walking on square tile, my foot happens to be the exact length. Like when I'm looking down walking, it's the exact size. Just like I noticed the stair thing.
See, that one I have no clue. Like the step one, when you kind of said that, I was like, wait, maybe he's on something. But the tile one, I don't know. I feel like tiles differentiate too much for there to really be.
It's happened to me too many times for them to be different.
I guess I don't know how you keep coming across consistent tiling.
Look, you just gotta look at the floor more often.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. It just seems like you're much more observant about how your foot fits in this world.
Yes.
Like you just like every time you take a step somewhere, are you like looking for some kind of?
You just don't notice the shapes and sizes of things around you.
I feel like not like in I guess like the way you are. More of like.
I like numbers, foolish, and I like things.
You like things.
Yeah. And when I notice that my foot is the exact same size as a tile, I'm gonna remember that.
See, it's just
And I
like one of
can't help
those.
but wonder, you know.
I can agree. Like I'll remember this too now, especially like the stair one. But I don't think I'd like really come up with it on my own.
How do you, if you put your foot on a tile and it's the exact length of it, how are you gonna like just write that off?
Well, I just think I don't try to make that connection in the first place. I just simply am like walking, and like if my, you know what I mean, like I'm
You're
not
not
like,
like, oh, that's a little weird.
well, I
My
just think it's
foot
one of
is the
those, I
exact
don't
length.
like look down, because like for that to work too though, I would have to like consciously think about, okay, if I take my foot and then put it in this tile, like will it fit? Because you know what I mean, like sometimes when you're walking too, you're not necessarily walking like on each tile, like fitting each foot perfectly in the
You've
tile.
never done that where you're walking and you like purposely try to step in between the cracks?
Wait, purposely in the cracks? I feel like if anything, I would
in between or on, I guess.
no, I would say like if there's like a sidewalk, sometimes I'll actually like mindfully not like I'll try to like not step on the crack in between.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Okay, I thought
It's
you
like
meant
that.
okay, yeah, I do that for sidewalks, I guess, but I feel like most people know that one, but I feel like it takes like extra.
You see when you notice that you're like, fuck, now I really can't step on a crack.
Yeah.
That's how I notice when I'm walking on tile, because my foot fits exactly in the tile. So I'm like, I have to step in the middle so that it fits perfectly.
Yeah, see, and that's where I kind of like differ. I guess I don't try to do it for like all things or everything. Maybe sometimes this one doesn't happen often, but maybe not for tiles. But if there's like wood, okay, and I'll try to like walk like along like the plank of it, perhaps like in a straight
You're not
line.
that different, man. You're like, come on, those two things are very similar.
Well, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not like, that's why I'm not like blown away by this idea of yours. But like, I just think you take it to like another level of like applying it to almost any shape or anything as you're walking.
But when you find out that your feet are exactly 1 foot, it's kind of hard not to notice. How many things are measured in exactly foot increments?
One of the gifted ones with the foot.
I'm
foot,
saying
that's a foot.
If I lined 10 of my feet up in a vertical way, that would be like 1 story, which is crazy.
See, like what's like right there? Like I don't think I would have thought it that far. I wouldn't have thought about it that far. But you really have like taken the time to consider like your foot measurements and like really see how it can apply to different scenarios in life.
It's weird to think about, man. Like I think the average human head is like 10 to 12 inches or something. My foot is someone's head.
Wait, are hands and feet the same size, or a foot typically bigger? Wait, oh no, a foot is definitely bigger than a hand, probably for most people. Because I was just wondering, because you know, I mean, you know, like a hand is like kind of like it can like palm your face, kind of like that's like around like the hand size.
Palming a face.
Well, obviously you can't cover your whole face, but typically like your hand is like about like the size like your face typically. So what I'm saying, like it, like kind of like just like the face area.
I don't know.
Am I crazy?
I can't palm my own face.
Well, like you can't like get the whole thing. You're not gonna be able to cover your whole face. Like no one's palm is that. Am I lying? Is this not a common thing? I thought it kind of was like your hand can like kind of cover over your face a little bit.
You're talking about the forehead thing.
Wait, what's the forehead thing? What are you talking about?
Where like your 4 fingers are as big as your forehead.
See, what if I told you mine's 3 fingers?
I'd say you have good genetics.
Is that like I guess maybe that's kind of helpful, because then if my hair starts to recede, it'll take longer.
I don't think it's.
It like take longer.
Stairs are 11 inches wide by 7 inches tall.
You're not gonna recede, man.
No, I mean everyone recedes at some point.
How old are you?
23.
You're fine.
Well, that's why like I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm hoping though. I'm considering like if I live a long life, okay, maybe eventually I'll recede. Maybe not. Maybe
I
I'll.
thought foreheads were like 4 fingers, like they're
I don't
like
know what
forehead, like 4. You know.
I don't know what the average forehead is. I think maybe it's. Maybe it is 4.
You
Maybe
have a
it's
3-finger forehead. Like, let me check this out.
What's yours?
Well, I guess it's. I don't have a mirror. Like you can see yourself as the thing.
Oh yeah.
I think mine's actually. I thought it was 4, but.
Oh, are we a couple of, or is it a 5? Where are you going with this?
I think it's like a 3.5.
3.5?
Because 4 is a bit too much, but.
Okay, that's it. I'm putting together a poll right now. Forehead. Okay, are you a 3, 4, or a 5? Would anyone be a? Do you know what? I'll fill in all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll cover that range. All right. Let's see. I didn't do halves. Maybe I should have done halves. Maybe I should have done instead of like.
Isn't that crazy?
Instead of 2 or 6, maybe I should have done like 3.5 and 4.5. I don't know. But either way,
wait, someone said it depends on how big your fingers are. I guess that's a good point.
I guess that is true too.
Some people have dainty little fingers.
Yeah, some people daintier, some got a little thicker. I feel like I have like, I don't know, like average fingers. I don't know if these were considered large or thin or thick. I don't really know.
You know, I always thought I had a forehead, but I've never tried 3, and 3 is definitely much closer.
Wait, what? Why did I put 6 fingers as an option? Listen, some people may have 6 fingers. Now would they also have a 6-finger large forehead? I don't know. I don't know how many people out there, but I thought I'd just throw it in.
Wait, 64% of people are saying 4.
There's a lot.
Wait, that's crazy.
That's a larger margin than I was thinking it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And I feel like 5 would maybe more so depend on the age group. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like more often than not, there's a higher chance of it being like a 5 as you get older, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe it would depend. So now I'd be curious, like if you just average like everyone, like what would it be? Like would the average would probably still be 4.
These are things that I just wonder all day.
This isn't something I would wonder all day, but when the thought comes to me, then it's like, you know,
I just
am I saying your hair is receding? I'm not saying your hair is receding. I'm just saying like there's a higher chance, like, you know what I mean? Like some people maybe are born with a 5-finger one, but like 5-finger forehead or whatever, but like there's a higher chance too, just as you're older, like it recedes, and that's how like maybe you go from a 4 to a 5. That's what I'm saying. Or if you're just bald, then I don't even know what that would be. Boop, 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 boop. Some people aren't. I literally am not. I'm not bringing up anything. I'm just saying like. That's just like, am I wrong? Am I wrong on saying that? Like, there's a higher chance you get older to like go from like a 4 to a 5 or 3 to a 4. Yeah, like
your hairline goes back.
Yeah, that's just how aging works. Like, I'm not like the fuck.
I want you to notice the tile that you're walking on the next time you walk on tile.
Anything? No, I was gonna say, would there be anything for carpet? But I don't know if there's really anything you can notice with carpet. No, honestly, there's a good chance of that. I'll probably even think about that.
I haven't even looked it up. It's just been a purely like.
I feel like, like I said, I have a feeling right now that there's more differentialness in tiles, unless like the tile size you're talking about typically comes in one thing. But like, the stair one seems pretty accurate though. Like your average stair is about the foot, whatever. And maybe it would be like, the real problem is like stairs really can't be much longer, or else it like takes up too much space.
The more common and fashionable sizes for tile include 12-inch by 12-inch. 12 inches is 1 foot. I'm dead serious. I've never even looked this up before. It's all been just data from my personal experience, but now it has merit to it.
Data from my own personal experience.
12 inches, 1 foot. 1 foot, my foot.
But didn't we already say
Your
though?
foot.
Our foot's more of like not quite 12 inches.
No, it is.
Well, I guess though to also fit within the square though, it would also need to be slightly, because if it was 12, then it would probably overlap the tile.
No, 12 inches, 1 foot.
Well, no, I get that, but I'm saying like, where's the foot start? So you know like how there's like the lining in between the tile? Like, is that included in the thing? Or
Lining in between the tile. What are you talking about?
like there's like a line in between the tile, you know what I mean? So that's how you know there's a different tile. Sometimes the line's bigger, sometimes smaller.
In between the tiles, yes.
Yeah, no, not in the tile
in
itself.
the middle, yeah, okay.
Aren't forearms the size of your feet? Is it? I like. Where does the forearm start and technically begin? Like right before the wrist? And then like where does it end? Like,
dude, my forearm is much bigger than my feet.
I was gonna say mine's bigger. Unless I'm like not measuring my forearm correctly. Wrist. So wrist to elbow, so like ear or like to here. I got like, was the forearm end here?
Foolish, I thought they were wrong. I just put my foot up to my forearm and they're the same.
Really?
Yeah, try it.
So I guess if I bring it lower, more so to like where like the line creases and not like the bottom of the elbow, but more of like a little bit, it is kind of accurate. Maybe like a little tiny bit off for me, maybe. But actually, now what does that make me feel like? Does it make me feel like my forearm? I would have expected my forearm to be longer, if anything.
Yeah, I thought that would be the case as well.
So now I don't know if it makes my feet feel bigger or my forearm feels smaller. Right now I'm thinking it's making my forearm feel smaller.
That's what I thought too, but I don't know.
I'm kind of not really elevating.
At least that's proportionate.
Evaluating. Oh golly. Oh gee. Whoops. Oh shit. Now what do I do with this information?
Don't know, man.
So now you can start just like going around measuring stuff with your forearm.
Yeah, because if our forearm's the same size as our feet, then that means our forearm is about a foot.
So really, if you need to measure things, you could like put like foot, and then bend down, forearm, and you could like basically measure out like 4 feet on your own.
But accurate, yeah.
Holy shit. Is there any other proportion sizes that are correct? Like, is it like the span between your ears is like a foot or something?
No.
That would probably be pretty tough.
You know what a Darwin's point is?
A Darwin's point? I have no idea. Or maybe I do, but forget. I don't know. I feel like that was the part where you're supposed to explain it, or maybe, but like you just kind of said,
Yeah.
So like, was that it? So you weren't gonna bother with it?
I'm sorry.
You're not gonna like. That's it.
Do you have a Darwin's point?
I don't. Is the Darwin? What is the Darwin's point? Don't make me. I'm fine.
Oh,
yeah,
you want to know what Darwin's point
is? Point. A Darwin point is reached when the net production or vertical accretion rate of CaCO3 by reef building corals no longer.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look up Darwin's point. And
I looked up.
images.
Wait, I looked up Darwin point. Maybe I need Darwin's point. Darwin's. Am I spelling Darwin wrong? Some people have small bump on the inside of their upper ear. This is known as Darwin's bump or Darwin's tubercle. I'm not coming up with Darwin's point. Is that it? Is it like a bump in your ear?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a point in your ear.
Or a bump.
It's a point.
This is telling me bump. There's no such thing as a point, but it's more of a bump.
Do you have one?
I don't know, do I? What's it look like?
You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it.
Feel it. How do I
No,
know?
no, not your lobe. It's on the top of your ear.
On the top, like up here,
Not like in it. It's like
like on
yeah,
this
yeah,
outer side.
yeah. So
Okay,
yeah. Do you have one in there?
I don't. So I don't know. Wait, so like it curves like here? I don't even know what I'm looking
on the
for.
inside of like the rim of your ear, and then it's like in the little.
This is known. Some people have a small bump on the inside of their upper ear. Okay, it's like there'd be like an extra bump like right here.
Yeah, but you can only feel it. It's not really a visible thing.
No, I don't think there's a bump. Unless this is the wrong thing. I don't.
Dad, do you know what a Darwin's point is?
A Darwin's point?
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
I listen. I didn't know either. But be alarmed. Be aware though that it may not be Darwin. You may come up.
Pretty sure.
But how long in inches is a tile?
You know what?
In inches.
Is a tile?
Yes.
It depends.
On average.
On average, probably, I don't know, about 4.
What?
What
4
the
by 4.
fuck?
You're fucked up.
Unless you're talking about like a
The standard tile in a public setting.
okay,
How
so like
big
a
is it?
standard floor tile, maybe not like a bathroom wall.
Yeah, on the floor.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
on
we
the
say
floor, on the
bathroom
floor.
wall?
Come on,
I
man.
assumed you were talking
No,
about
no,
a bathroom wall.
yeah,
Probably
hand it to
about 12. I feel like it's
12
bigger than a
what?
foot, but probably about a foot by a foot. Yeah,
A foot
12
by a
inches.
foot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Foot by the foot.
See?
probably
See?
about. Why? Why are we talking
Because
about?
that's what I'm
construction?
saying it is.
Hmm.
I didn't even have to look it up. I've just noticed because of my feet.
Yeah, no, it makes sense if you think about it. That's the way that you would. That's the length you would do tile because of how rooms are constructed. They're
Yeah.
constructed, feet by feet dimensions, so you would make your tile even.
Yeah.
Holy
And
shit.
my foot fits right in the middle.
I didn't even think about it as far as Bad just did too. Like the fact that it is like 2 by feet. It's not like. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They're not going to make it 14 inches. That's just weird on the construction.
Yeah.
thing.
Eventually, there's gonna be a tile out of place.
Yeah.
Man, I've learned so much today. My hair.
Now, if you're talking about bathroom wall tile,
We're not.
No, no one's talking about that, Bad. Actually, to be fair though, Bad, I also kind of brought that up. When
that's
Carter's
why,
mentioned, I
like,
was like, well,
there's-
what about bathroom tiling?
there's
It's
so many tile. Like,
um,
there's kitchen tile, but
a
you know
little bit
what's
different.
interesting is here's fun fact for you: almost all tile that you will find on the market are in increments where they can be divided into 12. So you're not going to find 5-inch tile, for example.
That's screwed up.
Think
With
about it.
perseverance, I will.
I mean, you probably could.
No, if
but
I've heard
in
That's more
general,
like
you
it.
probably
That's
won't.
all I wanted to hear.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure there's someone out there who's made a 5-inch tile, but in general, tile's going to be
Do we know
either
that?
3-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch tile, 2-inch tile. There's even little tiny 1-inch tiles.
It's a tile for everybody.
Mm-hmm. But there's probably not going to
But
be
the
any
world's
5-inch.
tiles are for me.
Oh my goodness. There's
Okay.
probably not going to be
My
7-inch
foot.
tile. And you're probably not even going to find 8-inch tile if you think about it.
I'm thinking about
Maybe
it.
not.
I could find one.
Oh my goodness.
That's
I'll look it up really quick.
Corpse is about the like most fucked up house. It's gonna be like weird ass tiling.
You think it's fucked up? I think it's unique.
No, yeah, no, sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to.
Oh, is your house a square?
Triangle house.
Fuck your square, bro.
Wait, that'd be awesome. I would see a house that's just like a triangle. And like, wait, there is like every once in a while, like the tiling where it's like triangular. But I think the way it's done though, is it still ends up being square because of how the triangles end up going. So it's like triangle, but still makes up squares.
This is all so fucked up.
What?
This whole I feel like the architecture in Belgium is nice.
I don't know.
Look,
what do you?
I was playing that one game where you have to guess where you are.
Oh, GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ended up in a neighborhood where every house looked different and everything was just weird. It looked like auto-generated gone wrong.
Huh.
And I found out it was in Belgium, I think. And it was I wish we had that here.
So Belgians just they just go with it. They just say screw it. They just do what they want.
I looked at one house and it was like remarkably made, and then right outside the front door, it was just the town's graveyard.
What? That's like a lot of older style American towns are kind of like that.
Well, I want to go to Belgium.
Go to Belgium. Live your best life. That's what you should do. You should just disappear, retire everything. No one ever hears from you again on social media, and it's just like one day, like we'll just find you in Belgium.
We'll just find you there.
Like a long beard, and you run the local
I'll be
graveyard.
an NPC. I'll be an NPC in Belgium. It's romanceable if you try hard enough.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You have to hit the right dialogue boxes in a specific order.
And you unlock.
That's my Easter egg.
And then you'll admit that you're a corpse. You start talking to the right people in Belgium.
Yeah. My tone switches. And suddenly I'm interested.
You flip on the voice changer again.
Yeah. What would... I'm trying to think of what I would sound like if I didn't sound like me.
Can you try?
Fuck no. I'm not gonna do that on stream.
Oh. Here, do you
What would I sound like if I didn't? That'd be weird.
I feel like you'd sound like me.
That'd be sick.
You think?
That'd be fucking awesome.
I feel like I have like a pretty like I don't know like average voice.
I don't really know anything.
Period.
I guess I never really thought about, like, what if you just woke up one day and you just sounded completely different?
That's a good point.
I don't know. Like, I feel like.
Would you lose like part of your identity?
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like you would. Like anyone would. Like if Dad woke up and he sounded like Dream.
Well, you see, Foolish woke up and sounds like the way he sounds now. He used to sound completely different.
But it's gradual though, and it like ends at a certain point.
It was like with him, it was just one day he went from, "Hey guys, what's up? My name's Foolish here. I'm so happy to be streaming for you all today." And then the next day it was, "Go ahead, Foolish."
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it just switched on a dime to that.
I don't know. I feel like honestly, I feel like my life wouldn't change very much if my voice switched. I feel like
Really?
No, I don't. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like my voice isn't like a super big like.
I feel like it's like part of your identity at a point.
Well, in some way, it's like comfortability and like recognition and stuff. But like, I just feel like I don't have like a super like signature voice. It's like no, like that's.
Well, I don't think you have to have a signature voice to have it be like part of you, I guess.
That's true. It'd be like, imagine waking up, right? And all of a sudden, like you were just like 2 inches shorter, right? Like that's it. The only thing that change about you is you're 2 inches shorter. Your arm span is like 2 inches shorter. Just 2 inches, right? It didn't feel like that's that big of a deal, right? But everything you do is going to be just slightly off.
If I
reach for the fridge, like everything will just be a little
What if
bit
you
off.
woke up and your shoe size was 3 sizes smaller and you didn't fit exactly in tiles?
Well, that would just be a fucking hassle. It's just like any
What the fuck?
any shoes.
And
I'm
then you're
just
like,
like,
oh,
okay.
suddenly the stairs are much easier to use.
That's a good
Wait,
point.
which would you actually rather have? Would you rather be 2 inches shorter, or like your feet like 3 inches shorter?
But if her voice
What?
changed, you might lose
Wait,
a
there's
comic
no-
laugh.
th-
And
they-
that would
you
be a
don't-
tragedy.
These aren't things that you benefit from. What do you mean?
Well, you have
That's
to choose one.
interesting.
Like it's a negative. Okay, it's like which would you rather? Like you know.
I don't think I would care if my feet were smaller.
I don't know. Like, do you think it would like? Would I have to like? Would there be like a weird like adjustment period? I feel like 3 inches is kind of a significant amount.
Yeah, that is actually.
It's pretty
But
significant.
I feel like it wouldn't be too. I feel like that's something maybe.
Isn't it better with like fits though if you have smaller feet?
Maybe, but I feel like you don't necessarily want it like.
I feel like sometimes I look like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character.
I feel like that's awesome. Why not?
Maybe.
Honestly, though, I think too though. If I had to choose, I'd rather be I'd rather go with the smaller feet, maybe though, than losing 2 inches of height.
Yeah.
I will say, as a really tall person, life is
Yeah.
difficult being so tall, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to find like a car that you fit
Yeah.
into.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, what up?
Hey, my Dream driver is here.
Dream,
Hello,
what
Dream.
size are your feet?
Do you have my food, Dream?
Huh?
What
What
size
size?
are your feet?
Why?
What size shoe do you wear?
14.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
14.
Okay.
Oh, he did
Well,
not fit.
well, that's the thing is, I can fit in shoes from like 13 to 14. Like it depends on, it just depends on the
Yeah.
shoe.
Dream, have you noticed that when you walk in tiles, your feet are the exact size of the tile?
Because they're a foot. My foot is a foot long.
Around, yes.
Oh, so he knows, he has tile knowledge.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But the difference is when I wear, if I'm wearing a size 14, it's more than a foot because the shoe
Yeah.
adds to it. And my foot my
So
foot is in the
so
shoe.
you knew that it would be over a foot at size 14. So this is things that you know already.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you know this?
Final knowledge.
I just know because I know that I've used my feet for measurements. Like if I'm doing like a what? That's true. If I'm, look, if I'm
passionate about this.
well, if I'm measuring like a room or something and like I don't have like a rule or something, I'll just like put my foot and then put my foot in front of my foot, put my foot in front of my
Yes,
foot. I know
because
my
your
foot's
feet are like
my
1
feet
foot,
are
right?
1 foot. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's what I've been saying.
Wait, what do you mean? Was this like an argument?
Not like
No,
an
like,
argument. It's just
I've
more
been
just-
bringing this up to them and everybody, and it's just something they haven't heard of. And then you join, you're like, yeah, it's 1 foot.
Like even when I was young, like even when I was younger, my foot would be my foot would be like if I was wearing shoes, my feet would be like 11.5 inches or something, or like 11 inches.
Yeah.
And I would even like back when I actually touched grass, you see, I would be out on the grass and like if I needed to do a measurement for like whatever, like I would just use my feet, like, oh, this is about 10 yards or whatever.
I've noticed like in public when I'm walking on tile that usually my foot fits exactly at the
What
length
size
of a
shoes do you
tile.
wear?
11. It's but with shoes, it's like exactly a tile generally.
Yeah.
I wonder. I wonder, Dream. What happens when you step on a stair? How's your foot line up if you get all the way on a stair?
Is it hard to walk on stairs sometimes?
It can be.
That's
Can
what
be.
I'm saying.
I walk sideways. Like if I go up, like a lot of stairs that I go up, I'm kind of like shuffling.
do
up the
That's
stairs.
what we were.
That's
That's
what
what
we
we were
asked.
wondering. Yeah.
Oh shit! Because we're like we fit stairs like pretty well, but we're wondering if someone's like has like a small like bigger feet, do they have to like pigeon walk up it?
Yeah, I shuffle upstairs a lot of times. But the thing is, it does depend like what shoe I'm wearing as well. Because the thing is, some 14s are just too big for me.
Yeah.
And some like I say it depends on what shoe. Like
Yeah.
most of my shoes I wear 14s.
I'm so
but
glad I'm not alone.
Most of
in
my
this,
shoes
oh
are
my
too
God.
big on me because most of my shoes that like it's hard to find the right size. Like 13.5 is hard to find.
Thanks
Like
for
even
your
14 is hard to find, but like 13.5
Very
is
grateful
like
to be
ridiculously hard to
the
find. It's
foolish
like
shock
you either go 13 or you go 14.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Finally.
yeah, I shuffle upstairs sometimes. It depends how long the stair. Like typical house stairs, you have to shuffle up because they're just so short. They're
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering because we were talking earlier, and I was like, my feet. I have to like kick the back of the stairs sometimes in order to like walk on it. And then I was like, so if someone had bigger feet, then they'd have to like walk sideways, and then that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It must be tough.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
I would prefer having smaller feet. If I could make my feet smaller, I would.
Same. My
I
feet
feel
are
like
ginormous.
you look like Kingdom Hearts characters at some point.
Like I feel like proportionally my feet don't look that big because like I'm just
Yeah.
big,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
Mhm.
I feel like it's just inconvenient. It'd be like
Yeah.
I feel like it's the difference between being like if you're like 6'9" or something, you just be like, I just want to be a couple inches shorter.
Oh yeah, that must be a hassle, honestly. Like in most scenarios.
Yeah. So I feel like it's kind of similar to that. Like the bigger feet you have, then
Dude, I'm so glad this is something that somebody else has thought of.
Guys, we've been talking about this for like an hour. Like feet measurements.
Well, you say like, how did I notice that? But I feel like it's so hard not to notice that your foot fits exactly the size of a tile.
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
notice
know.
things sometimes.
I don't know. Like I'm only like sometimes with it. I don't go around, but of course it feels like you're like constantly staring at the ground, like trying to figure out what your feet fit in.
Dude, I just can't help but notice. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe we should play something.
Hey,
What else
game.
would your feet perfectly fit in?
Anything that's 1 foot.
Like, is there anything else that's like standard 1 foot?
There's been a few things, I think.
How does your foot compare to like your like thumb to tip of pinky like wingspan?
Wait, that's
or
one?
whatever that's called.
Huh?
No. I'm saying how does your foot compare to like I'm just comparing my foot right now to
Like if I like stretch out my thumb and
stretch
pinky?
out your thumb and your pinky and like from the tip of your pinky on the tip of your as far as you can put it and like the thumb on the back of your heel. Like how does it compare?
Mine's a little bit short.
Yeah, mine's like an inch. My foot's like an inch and a half bigger, probably.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
It goes to like
same.
the digit of my toe.
That's weird. It compares. So if we're all about the same, that means it probably like relates
Yeah.
in some way.
Yeah.
We were just
they
doing like
say
the
that your,
forearm one.
So if you hold out your arms, right? They say that you're from the tip of each of your fingers with your hands out extended is the same as your height.
Wait, what?
Oh, like from arm to
Yeah.
arm? Like
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I think I've heard that one.
That's not true for everybody. There's
It's
like
not.
basketball
Like,
players that have like
My wingspan-
massive wingspan.
Well,
My
so you
wingspan
know,
was
like
bigger, yeah.
you know, that one famous swimmer, Michael Phelps. His
Yes.
was like massive, like way out of proportion for his body.
That's
Yeah.
wild because he's already.
I feel
huge.
like just
It's
looking at mine, I
foolish
feel like mine's not
gamers.
that big. I feel like mine's probably small, but like maybe I'm
Um,
wrong.
Well, if you stand up, like where do your if you like, put your hands down, like where does it end? Does it like have like a little bit
Let's see.
eyes?
One second, my head's
Everybody
right
in
here.
chat is not believing this. Literally try it.
No, I think I've heard that one.
Yeah.
It ends like 7 inches from my knee.
Smile.
Wait, screw it. Wait. Okay.
Just above my knee. It's not. I mean, I guess that's not just above my knee, but maybe not 7 inches. Maybe like 4 inches, 5 inches from my knee. Well, from the bottom of my knee. I guess from the. I don't even
Wait,
know how
from
to.
the
describe
bottom
it.
of your knee?
I don't even know how to.
I don't
describe
even
it.
know, actually. I
Just
don't
wait.
know how
Just
to
stand
tell.
up straight and keep your hand, and
Okay,
I can tell
wait.
you if
I
it,
feel like I
yours is
need,
about the
like,
same.
These shorts like
Let's
a
see.
little long, so like there you can see like wait, let me there you can see my knee now.
Yeah.
There. I feel like this is like average.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. I feel like mine's about the same as that. Like mine is maybe a little lower than that. Like a little lower than that.
Did you ever play basketball?
Well, yes, but no. Like I never actually played. But I
Oh,
did
okay, I see what you're
technically play
saying. Yeah.
basketball.
You dunk?
I wasn't like into it or anything. No.
I don't know. I thought maybe you could dunk. Dad, can you dunk a basketball?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in a video game.
Okay, nice one. You got me.
You didn't specify.
You're a dumbass.
You didn't specify. You should. Be
Why
more
would I need to
specific with
specify?
your
Like, what makes
question.
you?
The fact that you're streaming on Twitch and we're all gamers. I'm just
But does it
saying.
seem like we're gaming right now?
We might be. I might be. You might. I don't know.
We're gaming, brother.
You could be
Corpse.
playing Angry Birds for all I know.
Nice.
Corpse. Right now, I'm wearing a corpse beanie and a corpse hoodie.
Wait, what
Let's
the F is
fucking
happening?
go.
I just woke up. Good morning after morning.
Corpse.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not wearing a corpse beanie.
You missed the sale there.
I might have. I was really sad.
I can.
I'll get the next one though.
can see
Right, the
my
next
Corpse
one, yeah.
City.
But you know what's funny? My rat is also not wearing a corpse beanie.
Can we talk about how I literally thought Rat's name was Rat up until
Yes.
yesterday?
It took me
Let's
a
talk
long
about
time
that.
to learn that Rat's name was Rat. I just don't do
I
a good.
literally learned that yesterday.
I don't
I
have you
thought
on
that he had two
Snapchat,
dogs.
Corpse. That's fucked up.
That is weird. That is weird.
Wow.
We'll change that.
I just am baffled by how many people thought that I would name my dog Rat. Like that, I would have to be a horrible owner to do that.
No, I think that's an awesome name.
I don't think that's a bad name. What's wrong with like Rat?
It just like naming a dog Rat would be like, oh, I hate this.
I feel
dog.
like it's like almost
I'm gonna
worse to
name it
like
Rat.
nickname it Rat. Like it makes it feel like it like
No,
earned the name
nickname
Rat.
is because when she shaves, she looks like a rat. It's not to actually, and so it became a term of endearment in that way. But it's not like her actual name isn't Rat. Why would I name my dog Rat?
Do you know what other people name their animals?
Yeah, but
thank you for
other
the 50
people are
gifted, little
weird.
Jenny.
You're a pretty normal guy, yeah.
So now I will say something interesting. Right now, I told this to
Okay.
Dream the other day. Rat is wearing. So Dream did this like dog merch release, right, for dogs.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was for.
I bought one for her, and she didn't really like wearing it when she was all fluffy, but now that she's like shaved, she loves it. She's wearing this little Dream smiley dog sweater. It's so cute. She
Probably
loves
like
it.
freezing. He has no hair.
Yeah, no,
Three
exactly.
of
That's why
two
she
have
wants
been
it.
gifted. You're
I'd
my
share a
first
picture, but
continued sub.
Foolish will show it on stream to
Oh
get
my
Rat
God.
clout. So
Right.
Show it right now.
no,
You
Foolish will
can't
show it
be
on
surprised
Literally
that
show
I
it right
think your
now. I'll
dog's
just
name
show
is
it.
Rat and then only refer to them as Rat.
Look, Rat is an adorable nickname. She responds to it almost.
I'm
Rat.
making a Snapchat just to
Okay,
add
she
you.
doesn't. She doesn't quite respond to it. But one of these days she will.
Show Rat right now.
No.
You just said you would.
Fine.
That's what I thought.
1 second. Let me figure out how to get this picture to my computer from my phone.
You should
Actually,
play something
I'm gonna figure this out.
Like
or
what,
watch
Corpse?
something.
Come up with an idea.
I always do that,
Yeah, and you've been doing good, so let's keep it rolling.
man. Come on.
I have no brain cells left to give. It's up to you.
We should all just pull up to the stream rewards.
Yeah. Oh man, we're the only chumps not there.
Yeah,
And the people in the UK.
we should just go to both.
You think we have time to go to both, like in one night? Well, actually, I feel like that would be tough. Well, maybe we could still, if we go to UK first, and then if we go
Well, I
back,
think I could do it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that'd be like a long flight to try to get to UK in time.
Well, it's much easier than you guys having to go.
Well, I don't agree.
I could just,
like-
isn't the stream rewards in LA?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I already got that covered.
Yeah, but like I can go to LA and then go to UK.
Right.
And like you'd still have to you still have to like get like it doesn't even matter.
That's so true. We should play a game.
Okay, what game?
Starbound. What the dub?
What the dub? You have what the dub?
I know someone who does.
Where is he?
He's in this call.
Who has it?
That? I have that game.
Wait, Bad, why do you have what the dub?
I love what the dub is fun.
We were playing it off stream like a week ago.
Yeah, we
Oh, I
waited for
remember
you
that.
to leave, and then we started playing it.
That's
Were
not
you there,
true.
Flush?
What? No. What?
Oh, they said you remember that.
No, well, I remember that because Corpse was trying to get me to play.
That's awesome. What if we played Muck?
Who all was playing? It was me, you, me, Bad, Corpse, Quackity, George? Was Saturn there?
Yeah.
No, Saturn wasn't there.
Yeah.
What is muck?
Oh, you haven't heard of Muck?
Well, no, I said what's muck.
Let me show you.
Okay.
Check VC.
What the fuck? What is that?
What?
Wow, how does that explain anything? Like,
Oh, my bad, wrong
is
guy.
this what you'd do? Like if I got on Muck?
No, my bad, wrong guy.
Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what that'd be. But hey, you know, I'd
No, check PC.
why is this? Why is like a thing? Hell yeah! I mean, I'll play Muck. That's
It looks nothing like those gifs. I'll tell you that.
no. There's nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
I wrong gif. Yeah.
In the wrong
Hold
one
on,
twice.
let me throw.
There's no way there's a third wrong one. Is that
That's what Muck
actually?
looks like. That's actual Muck. That's your gif. It's
what
from the maker of Crab Game.
Oh really?
Yes, but it's nothing like Crab Game.
Okay, so you like hop around and
It's
try to shoot
a
at things.
roguelike survival.
Roguelike survival. What does that even mean?
Yes.
So you just
don't
you
know
just
your
run
game
around.
genres.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Roguelike survival.
That's fine, man. We can give it a shot if you want.
I don't care. Is it just on Steam?
Yes.
Muck.
Well, dude, does everyone else here want to play Muck, or are you guys?
Oh wait, I don't even know how many
down for the
plays it
Muck?
is.
It's 4, but I also
Oh,
don't want to force anyone to play Muck.
Well, I'm not playing, but you know.
Oh.
Because I don't want to play like 2-player Muck. That's like, you know.
We should play What the Dub.
Like
Right.
social.
Oh, just chatting. Yeah.
It's chatting. Dream, how do you feel about Ford F-150s?
They're trucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Ooh.
but like, they're more than just trucks.
For all terrains.
I wouldn't like own one.
Ooh.
Or buy one, but
But you can respect them.
yeah, I mean, cool. They're useful, I'm sure, and they're cool looking.
Efficient. Yeah.
A cup holder.
Fuzzy seats if you want.
Or leather. There. Yeah, I feel like Dream doesn't have the same respect for Ford F-150.
No, it's fine.
I mean,
I
that
don't
is
have a car.
Wait, do you know how to drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I had a car and then I got rid of it, and then I just haven't gotten a new one because I don't need it because I don't go anywhere.
When's like
I'll need one.
the last time you've gone somewhere?
Fuck the Spider-Man premiere.
What is that? When did Spider-Man come out?
December, I think.
Oh.
We should
Okay.
watch more odd header videos.
Odd what videos?
The game ones we watched.
Yeah, what were they called?
Odd header.
You're just gonna have to link one, Corpse.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to link one.
I'll link one.
Yeah. Yeah, any second now.
If you like go out more, I want to go out more, but I haven't face revealed, and therefore I don't because
Screw
then
it.
it'll be
Just-
leaked.
Yeah, no, screw it. Just face reveal right now. And it's like,
All right.
I linked one.
On Foolish's stream.
Linked one.
oh, okay. 10 Easter eggs that were never found.
Sometimes you find
Wait, that's the wrong thing.
What was that?
That was a game called What the Snail, I think, or something. There we go. Wait, Dream, you watched the Super Bowl, right?
something in a video game.
Yeah.
Does Dream watch the Super Bowl?
Well, it's just
This
like
is
a
why they were
question,
diving
like,
into
I
10
don't
more
know.
Easter eggs
But,
that
like,
still haven't been found.
who
Part 4.
were you
Brought to
rooting
you by
for?
NordVPN. Go to nordvpn.com/oddheader to get a 2-year
Who
plan plus a
played
bonus.
again? Is the
Rams and
Rams
Bengals.
I was rooting for the Bengals.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't matter because they fucking lost.
Gets
But
a huge discount.
Yeah.
Risk-free with North's 30-day money-back
oh
guarantee.
really? Oh really?
Deathloop.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hop for submitting this discovery on oddheader.com.
Yes, really.
Deathloop is Bethesda's newest slick first-person shooter released less
Who is
than
this?
6 months ago.
10
in
Easter eggs that were
2021,
never
which
found,
follows an
part 4.
assassin stuck in a time loop on a mission to kill 8 targets on an island before midnight, or else keep repeating this day infinitely. Hop was very
I don't know what
appropriately
game this
hopping
is.
around this manner that only appears at the beginning of the game, when unexpectedly in this random corner of the environment, they heard a strange sound. What the? Was that a child humming a song? Hop further explored the area and found a strange narrow hole in the rocks that goes down pretty far, which definitely seems
Foolish
suspicious,
shark heart,
leading
foolish
Hop to
shark
believe the
heart,
hole could
foolish
lead to
shark
whatever's
heart.
humming the strange song behind the mountain. But unfortunately, squeezing in there doesn't appear to be a possibility. It's unclear what this hole could be hiding, though if Hop and I had to guess, these weird noises do seem to indicate there may likely be something hiding behind this wall that still hasn't been found. Huh? What was that? Hop managed to find some grenades and tried throwing them in the hole just to see what would happen. And, well, after that he didn't hear any more noises, so I guess whatever was over there isn't over there anymore.
Sounds like a
Maybe
little
that wasn't
kid
the
or
best
something.
idea. Ukulele. Thanks to Daniel Copeland for submitting this on oddheader.com. 2017's Ukulele is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, developed by a group of former employees from Rare who made the original Banjo-Kazooie 19 years prior. Daniel says he remembers that when playing a pre-release demo of the game, a friendly robot character Nep revealed there would be a surprise in the final game near a pirate ship if players ground smash a lone rock underneath a nearby tree. And in the complete game, by going to the expanded version of World 5, you can indeed find an island behind a pirate ship with a tree and a rock, and by buddy slamming the rock, a UFO drops off inept on the pirate ship. However, it seems Inept's special surprise as well, kind of inept, as when Daniel interacted with it, it simply said still loading exposition 50.1%. To add to the mystery, and all subsequent
Is this an
updates to the
Easter
game
egg where you
themselves
slap
made
a
point
rock?
to further Inept's progress. In the first initial update, it changed from 50.1 to 75%. Then in its final update in 2020, ended on 98%, but never to full completion. Come on, that patience doesn't seem to have paid off yet, as Inept still hasn't finished loading that massive Easter egg to this day, going on now 5 years since the game's release. The only thing is I'm not sure if I'm really
Let's
supposed
watch
to
this
believe
one
this,
instead.
considering my experience with Rare. Next,
Top 10 video games mystery.
I feel like it's more conclusive.
in the past 2 best of the year discoveries, I 2020.
Hola!
Brought to you by Hunted Killer.
Alright.
Go to
They're foolish.
huntedkiller.com/oddheader and use
What?
oddheader for 20%
You
off your
wanted
first box.
rat
Zelda's
content.
Adventure.
Ooh,
Thanks
that
to
was like
Fido
5
Field and
minutes
Carter Stevens for
ago.
letting me know
No,
this
I
discovery
already
on my
posted
Twitter.
it to Twitter.
Follow me
You
for
have
more
to- you
updates
have
to
to look at it
mysteries
now.
there. 1994
Oh, I
Zelda's
have
Adventure is a
to-
rare Zelda title that was not
Ooh.
developed by Nintendo, but
You have
instead
to.
by
You
Philips
asked
Interactive
for it.
Media for
I
their failed CDI.
figured out how to
The move
get it to
only
my
agreed by
computer. You have to
Nintendo to
look at it.
compensate for backing out of the
Bullish
CD-based
don't
development
make
deal
it
with the
yes.
company.
Foolish
Nintendo likely
blankies.
regretted this move even further when Zelda's Adventure ended up being
but
known
I'm
as
trying
one
to
of the
figure out
worst
who
games of all
asked.
time. Because of this, not many have spent time with the
Yeah, I
game
don't think
looking
it
for
was-
secrets
I'll
never meant
get
be
to it
found,
later.
except for
Alright,
Shikote,
alright.
who runs Shikote.com,
No rat
a
content for
blog
that.
dedicated to archiving
No, I
everything
appreciate it,
about the
though. I mean,
CDI
it's
that
just
pulled
not-
straight
it's a little
out of
late.
1994 itself.
That's
In
fine.
2019,
Took a little bit
when
to get it
ripping
up, but it's
assets
fine.
from Zelda's Adventure
fine.
for the site, Shikote found a
Rat's
sprite
looking
that
pretty
he
dapper,
wasn't
though.
sure was meant to be in the game. Then, 26
Wait,
years after
I've
the
missed
game's
what the
release,
fuck happening.
the Monkey Seed this year
I
went to
wasn't
the
paying
screen under the
attention.
assumption
I got
that the sprite
distracted.
may have been a
This-
surfer that
skip
would
like a
somehow
minute or
appear.
something.
Skip like a minute of this one.
Oh
Huh?
shit.
Huh?
If I do a backflip right now, there are very high chance that it'll break both my legs.
Just go to the beginning of one.
Help.
Go to the beginning of one. Which one?
Any of them.
What do you mean any? Oh, okay. So is this the first one? So I think this is the next one.
Released a game worse than this. BioShock, the collection.
Oh, I know
Thanks
BioShock.
to Manic Wretch for submitting this discovery on my Discord server. Although BioShock the Collection was released in 2016, a new discovery was found only this year in the Minerva's Den DLC for BioShock 2. Throughout the game, the player seeks out the Thinker, a supercomputer with
Alright,
boundless
I'm heading out, guys.
capabilities such as
Bye.
predicting
Goodbye,
the
dude.
future or emulating a lost one. When the player finally finds himself in the control booth of the Thinker, United States of Hell on the BioShock wiki noticed for the first time near the console of the supercomputer, where punch cards can be found scattered all across the desk. A
All
new
across the
additional
desk.
punch card could be found leaning against the desk that only appears in the remaster. that's been waiting here to be found since 2016 that was never found before. On it were the words, "There's always a lighthouse."
What the fuck?
Upgrade Tech on the BioShock subreddit ripped the punch card from the game when he realized the hole punches at the end were Morse code. And
What the
translated
fuck?
to .com. From here they found there's always a lighthouse.com that's been
that's
online
cool.
since 2016 and does nothing more than produce a page with a story image and a tab that says "Stay tuned," which confuses players as
How
not
do people
only was
find
a
this
new
shit out, bro?
BioShock announced in
I have no clue how you go about
2019,
finding that little thing,
but also
or then even
What's
realizing
Morse
that's Morse
code on
code.
the floor
development began
of a
You would have
ticket
recognized
of a
that.
ripped asset?
Despite the site being up since 2016, many Redditors have also adjusted the contrast on the site's page, revealing that there may be a hidden
I think that's always a
image.
classic.
Though honestly, I think that one's a bit of a reach. Synergist. Thanks to frequent contributor on the channel Hatchame the Fool and Rocco's for submitting this discovery on my Discord server. 1996's Synergist is mostly known as Vicarious Vision's first video game, long before making games like this year's Tony Hawk 1 and 2. The mystery that's plagued the game since release was a review by Coming Soon magazine that said somebody official told them that an Easter egg remained to be found that would provide every answer to the game. In 2014, Yes on the RPG Codex forum made a post to get to the bottom of the mystery, hacking together some resources but failing to get the egg up and running.
Really,
It
this one
wasn't
isn't as
until
interesting.
Jedi 23 this
I'm
year
just
managed
this
to
one.
find a
I'm just like
broken
lost.
lock in
I'm
the
like
game for
lost
the
with it.
first time
Yeah, it's
ever. But
too.
again, the community was
Yeah,
at a
we want them
loss.
short and sweet.
Yeah, he's really dragging this on. Okay,
Yeah,
he's really dragging this on. He could have just given us the answer. And I feel like he's holding back. He's holding
Yeah,
back. He knows.
withholding
He
information.
knows he knows the answer. All right, screw it. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Now this is something. I decided to use the dude. This guy's after me already. I've been like decided like, fuck. Oh. It's not often I try to use the lobster one, but I've been thinking just like a little switch up because I feel like the eyeballs. This one has, you know, extending eyeballs, and I think it can give me an advantage in the long run. My record is still 27,000. And I haven't beaten it. And I really haven't come close very many times. That's easy. That right now feels laggy, or I think it's laggy, or maybe it's just my eyeballs are tripping me up.
It's your eyeballs.
No, not my, I meant like,
Run.
not my actual eyes. I mean like my lobster eyes on the worm snake.
You're lagging, IRL.
Am I? Or is that...
Man, I can't believe he came in here like, yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, it's exactly over a foot. Oh man.
I guess some people just pay attention to what their feet can do. Maybe I've
Some
underestimated.
people do pay attention to what their feet can do. You're so right.
I've underestimated what my foot can do and how
I think you have.
and how helpful it can be in different scenarios.
I definitely agree with you.
Which is strange because I feel like no way. There's no way I how did I lose that?
You were ahead of that.
I was actually ahead. See, and that's what I'm talking about. Maybe my eyes deceived me, like the little lobster eyes. Maybe they made me think I was ahead when really I never had a chance. But either way, I feel like, oh wait, I can take out this guy.
You had it coming, to be honest.
What?
You had it coming, to be honest.
What do you mean?
I mean, you deserved it.
How do you win this game?
You don't necessarily win. It's more of like, how big can you get? Like right now, the top. Ooh, like this is typically where I die because I get greedy and then like, oh, okay, wait, okay. I think that was a smart move. I didn't want to keep going down and then end up like trapping myself or like just running into like a small little worm guy. Just a worm. Wait, can I get this? I bet you I can trap this guy. This guy looks like a chump. I know a chump when I see one. Wait, now this little worm literally just ruined it. This little worm. I told you! Fuck, stop! Oh, I can't get any of it. This little zebra worm over here blocked it. Oh my goodness, this idiot. He's not even doing anything. That literally, I should have gotten so much more of that. I was about to be so mad if that worm sound beat me. Where's the time gone? Like before I know it, it's like oh, I've been live for 10 hours, and it's like, what have I been doing today?
Talking about feet. And
no, I've talked way more about feet than I thought I would today, but that's literally all Corpse's fault.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever think you would ever talk this much about feet? In your
I had an inkling.
Oh.
Oh, you just wrecked that guy.
Wait, hit him with the loop-de-loop.
Oh, you just wrecked that guy too.
Wait, I'm already like 4,000. I'm actually kind of owning. And we're about to kill this fellow lobster. Or maybe he'll die and just become one big lobster. Come on, give it up.
That's fucked up.
Just give it up. Give it up. Go down
Wait,
easy.
Lobsters don't have their eyes sticking out like that, foolish.
Huh? Oh, really? Because have you ever seen Larry the Lobster, idiot?
Yeah, but have you ever seen a real lobster?
No way! I'm bigger! I should kill him! There's I'm bigger. How does he? I'm 0-2 now. I'm 0-2 on like the 50-50 draw. That's garbage. Oh, wait, whatever. We'll just kill this guy real quick. Never mind. He ran because he's a coward. No. I hate the smile. I don't trust the smiley face ones. What are both those idiots doing? I got this is so that's so garbage. I really I deserve better than that. Okay, there's lag. I think there's actual lag going on, or it's just like I said, it's just the eyes maybe throw me off. I feel like I should be turning quicker, but I'm just like not. I feel like it's so not like responding as quick as it should. Okay, man, we were doing so good, and then like whenever you reset like that, it's just like it's a real kick in the balls.
Language.
Balls.
Language.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually ever been kicked in the balls.
Wait, what? Really?
No, I don't think I've ever been kicked in the balls.
That's like a pretty common thing if you think.
Is it really that common though?
Yeah. At
Do
least
you
once.
do you
I
often?
don't think it's that common.
I mean, I'm not saying it's common in like it happens on the daily. I'm just saying.
That's how I would say it's common, actually.
What? No, common is like something that either happens frequently or has happened to a large quantity.
Yeah, I would say people get kicked in the balls daily, but not everyone daily gets kicked in the balls.
What? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying everybody has probably at one point who has.
Look, you just hooked me back into the conversation talking about averages and numbers and shit.
Listen,
Look,
listen. Okay, if you think about it, right?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
He's definitely thinking about it now.
Probably the majority of people have at some point been hit in that general vicinity.
I don't think I've been intentionally kicked in. Yeah, that's very different.
I said kicked.
I remember me and my
Okay,
friends making this game.
okay.
I don't know if
In that
I've been
case-
intentionally kicked in the balls before,
In
ever.
that
I don't
case,
know.
then yeah, I'd say that's probably not that common.
I don't think I've accidentally been kicked in the balls.
No, I was thinking hit or kicked or something like
Yeah, if you say hit,
Getting
then
hit is way different than getting kicked.
yeah, like getting kicked
well,
is not
different
happening.
in
Okay,
intention,
that was
not
bad.
necessarily different in
No.
main
I feel like
factor, which is what I was thinking.
I feel like even accidentally though, so that takes out the intention variable.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I'm saying in terms of.
So it sounds like you have been kicked in the balls.
It sounds like you're just trying to justify it. Let it. How many times has it been, man?
No, like right now I'm just arguing. I don't want to admit defeat in this argument.
You fucking tell me, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah, how many times is it?
0.
He's still.
What a fucking liar.
Oh my gosh.
You're lying. Oh, how did I not die?
No,
Yeah,
but
it was.
I don't think I've ever been intentionally kicked.
I
But
don't think I have either.
I've been hit on accident.
Well,
I
there
think so,
you
too.
go. Like,
Or been the one who hit myself there on accident.
What?
Yeah.
You wanna explain?
I think it was I'm trying to remember. I just know that I was I had something that had like some sort of springiness, like it was like a flexible metal thing, right?
A spring. Yeah.
No, not like a spring, like a flexible metal thing. No, I remember. It was one of those have you ever seen those little those
How could you forget?
Okay, so it was like an elastic string with a strap that you put around your wrist, okay? And it had a ball, and you threw
Are you
it,
talking about a hair tie? Right.
and the ball
hair tie.
the ball was connected to the elastic cord, and so it comes back, right?
What the fuck?
You've never had one of those as a kid?
Wait, are you talking about the
we haven't
ball
had those
where it
since the
hangs
80s.
on a pole?
No, it's literally what it was it was a wrist strap that had an elastic cord, and you threw the ball, and the elastic cord would pull it back, and you'd catch it again.
Paddle ball, yes.
Not
yes.
like a paddle ball, but like
yeah,
a
like paddle ball.
Are you talking about
Like
the
that,
little
but
sticky
like a big
styrofoam
version.
things where you throw a ball and it sticks because of Velcro?
No.
Yes,
Listen,
yes. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
like think paddleball, but instead of paddle, it's a wrist strap that goes around your
Right,
wrist.
right. Yeah, we haven't had this since the
Did
80s.
you just
yeah.
say paddle?
Oh my gosh. And then
Since the 80s.
and the ball is larger, like about the size of like a tennis ball.
Right, right. So you were.
So you're literally describing the Velcro thing I'm talking about, where you throw a ball and it sticks to the Velcro.
No, there was no Velcro.
'Cause there's
other
literally
than what was
that.
on the strap.
It's on the
Right, right.
strap and on the receiving glove handle thing. Like it's like a flat
Mine,
board.
maybe
Okay,
there
okay,
was
okay.
something like that, but I didn't have that. I
Then
just
what?
had the
Then
wrist
what?
strap. Huh?
Then what?
Well, I threw it, and at one point when it came back, I mislocated where it was supposed to go, and it bounced.
Where were you sitting down?
No, I don't know. It was like when I was a kid. I can't remember.
He
I just
remembers like
remember-
the details.
Yeah, he's like, I can't remember after name.
No, all I remember was this was the last day I played with it. Was after that.
I thought he was gonna say
said,
this was
"All
the
right, I'm done
last
with
day I was hitting the balls. Then from
No,
then on, I
This
made
was
a
the
vow.
last day.
it." That was the last time I played with that particular
Never
toy.
again.
I had
Man.
like that was a traumatic experience. I was like, I'm
The only
done
way
with
I can see that happening is if you're like sitting down and directly above you, like your waist or
No,
something.
it's just you throw it, and it's think about it. If you throw your hand out, right, it's not going to come directly back to the elastic. Gravity's going to pull it down, right? So you throw it straight, and then as it comes down, your arm acts sort of like a pendulum, and so it hits there. Honestly, if I had thought about it, it would have been like a foreseeable outcome.
Right.
My guess is there probably was sort of some sort of like paddle that was supposed to go with it that I just didn't have.
Here you go again talking about the paddle.
He's
Yeah,
always
like
talking
a
about the
Velcro
paddle.
thing or whatever.
Spanish
It's
really
not
likes
just-
paddles.
Yeah.
Did you guys have those when you were kids? The ball that you threw and you had the Velcro like
Bad.
vectors for it.
Those are
No.
from the 80s.
I know, but they make.
I've
okay,
seen it in like in
course.
historical documents.
They make toys for more than just one generation. They
That's weird
re-release
because me and
toys.
Foolish don't remember.
Okay, well maybe you guys didn't have a childhood. I'm sorry.
Fuck. He's
Sorry.
right.
Damn bad.
No, Carps, I'm sorry. Look, I know Foolish only had corn to play with, but I'm sure you had
Hey,
other
hey,
Oh, we
listen,
talked about the
toys.
shucking earlier.
Yeah.
Wait, you were talking about corn earlier?
Shucking.
Yeah. Shucking more specifically.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I knew you were paid by Big Corn.
Hey,
Foolish.
listen.
I knew it.
Now I gotta
flipping
ask.
knew it.
Do you
I
shuck?
called it.
Do you shuck?
You shuck or not?
What, corn?
Huh? Doesn't have to be
No.
corn.
Probably have at one point in my life, but
You've done some shucking.
yeah, like at one
Dabbles in
point.
the shuck.
But like I haven't.
The shuck.
Isn't that just where you peel the corn?
What do you like to know?
I know that's what that is, right?
Well, not in any. Like you don't have to just shuck corn.
Okay, what else can you do with corn?
Whatever you want to shuck.
Just about anything. And I mean anything.
It's just up to you if you're down to shuck or not.
Okay, I feel like there's something I'm missing here.
Nah.
Missing out. Look, all I'm gonna say, a nice corn fits perfectly in the cup holder of an F-150.
It's so fucking true.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That is
he gets
true.
it. He gets it. He gets it.
Like, it's just like you'd think they were like built together, but nah. They're separate.
Might as well have been.
They might as well have been. I don't know why they don't do like a 2-for-1 deal. It'd probably go big if they started selling Ford F-150s with a shucked corn.
Yeah.
That's big, actually. We could just start our own
That's
dealership,
huge.
and like that could be like our
Might
thing.
as well, yeah.
Like to stand out from the rest. Look, bad. We didn't really exactly ask you. How do you feel about a Ford F-150?
It is a type of truck.
Oh, you forgot the rest of what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Nah, that's pretty much it.
Well, there's definitely more to it.
You know this guy?
There are people who want
let
to
this
buy
guy in.
Wait, does you know this guy?
I don't know. I thought this was a private Discord. But...
I would like I'm sure it's all right. I would never personally buy one.
All right.
I'm not a Ford F-150 guy.
Yeah. No, I mean we could tell.
Yeah, a little weird.
Yeah. No, I mean that's just crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, admit the only thing you would haul in the back is corn. Admit it.
I'd haul. Who knows what I'd haul back there?
Lots of corn, probably.
Flash check VC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let me know. 1, 2, or 3.
Like my initial thought was like definitely 3, and I don't even think that would be
Do not kick or time out me or ban Hill. What, just because I didn't like praise the Ford F-150?
Well, not to be dramatic, but it's not even like you need to praise it. It's just talk about how good a Ford F-150 is all. Like
in relation to what?
Nothing. It's just like just talk about it. You don't have to like necessarily praise it. Just talk about
Okay.
Ford F-150.
They're very good at hauling stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a given. My 4-year-old could have told you that.
Huh. Maybe your 4-year-old can tell you how to be a better streamer.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I feel bad. You're a great streamer, Foolish.
Thanks.
That was mean.
No, that was pretty mean. But what's kind
I'm
of
sorry.
been more disgusting is your attitude towards the Ford F-150.
Wait, you have a 4-year-old?
Bad.
Oh man.
I feel like there's some things you haven't shared with us, Foolish.
I mean, listen, it's not like what like most people don't just like meet. Like I'm not just like hello. Like I have a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, that is something that actually a lot of people who have
Yeah.
kids share
The
with
first name
each
is
other.
Blash.
Okay. You guys are being ridiculous.
You know, Flash. Come on now. I shouldn't even have to introduce. Shouldn't have had to introduce him. You were part of that one stream.
You do seem like a young dad.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really like picturing like actually having like a whole child right now.
Me neither, hey man.
Well, like one day if it if it happens, I wouldn't like be totally shocked.
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked if it happened one day.
Yeah, if you lost me, yep.
I mean, listen, you gotta. I've got to find someone to hand down the Ford F-150 to.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, just bury it with me. Wait, that'd be
Bury
awesome.
Bury me in my
I want to be buried. Bury me in that cornfield.
Whoa.
Over yonder.
Let's just simmer down.
There was, so it's funny you say that, there was a guy who was buried in his car.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Was
not
it?
actually like an impossible thing.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was it, like a Ford F-150?
That's also what I'm wondering.
It definitely wasn't. I would have remembered that detail.
Honestly, I don't. Why do we have to use coffins when we get buried?
Because
like, why are they? Like, they're like expensive.
Actually, no, they're not.
Are they not? I just kind of like said that. I don't like.
Headstones and stuff are where it starts.
Is that where it gets expensive?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are like expensive coffins though, or whatever else they're called.
No, they have expensive coffins.
Great.
So typically, funeral supply, like places like that, right? That deal with like funerals and things like that.
Yeah.
They tend to supply, like, they'll have like the bargain, like, basement coffin that like doesn't look good at all. And then they're like, oh well, if you love your loved one, like, then the next layer up will be like a relatively expensive coffin. And then they try and guilt trip you. They're like, oh well, if you don't love your loved one, go ahead and put them in this coffin. But if you do love them, we have some other coffins that show you care about them.
Sounds like you have experience with this.
Yeah,
like maybe you've been doing some coffin selling.
That's
No,
not really a good
I've
thing.
known some people who.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to say.
I was gonna
Sounds
go a
like you
different
know
route.
a lot of people.
No, I was gonna say coffin selling. Not that he.
I've
go through a lot of funerals.
I've known a couple people who died, so I've seen the inner workings of the.
Yeah, now it's like nah, I'm the bad guy. I was gonna.
No, you're good. You're good.
No,
It's
now
a-
it's like I'm the
here's the thing,
shithead.
It's a real thing that people have to deal with, and no one thinks about it until they're in that situation.
Like taxes.
Yeah, like taxes.
Holy shit.
Same thing, right?
Well, except
I
like
feel
one-
like I just lost a loved one when I do my taxes. The same thing.
Oh no.
Bad wouldn't really know anything about that. He'd,
Nah,
you know.
he skips that step.
When I die, I want
Rat!
to be turned into
Don't
a
eat that.
music disc so they can play me once again like when I
Oh my
was
goodness,
alive.
Rat's got
Wait,
one
what do you
of my
mean?
socks.
What do you mean turn you into a music disc?
This is not good.
I don't know. I feel like if I had to get buried, I'd be like, just choose the cheapest shit. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah. That's
Go for it.
that's my
F-150s ain't cheap.
Bury me in
Where am I
the
in my
cheapest
car?
Ford F-150.
We'll bedazzle it.
Holy shit! I want diamond encrusted Ford F-150. Screw it, you're right.
But
Yeah,
not real
actually,
diamonds, just bedazzled.
yeah, you don't have to be real. Like, no one's gonna know. Like underground, like if they like, it would just be asking to be robbed if it was real.
Yeah,
A
BBS
counterfeit
cup holders.
F-150. Did they even make those?
Wow.
You know what? They probably do if you think about it.
One VVS cup holders in my F-150.
Like, have you guys seen that video about the dude who made like a Lamborghini out of like clay?
And like sold it or just made a Lamborghini?
No, he
like,
just made it and like it looks like a Lamborghini.
like it probably
No.
like wouldn't like last like a Lamborghini.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like to have like an actual.
Oh, it's just kind of like a
Lamborghini, it
for
was like
fun like thing. Like, hey,
yeah,
like I
little
made this
project. Yeah.
out of
it's-
clay.
But here's the thing, it's actually pretty common, apparently, where people will make fake, like, $1 million sports cars and drive them around.
Honestly,
right?
that's smart. Why not? You convince some people you have a Lamborghini, you know? Why the hell not?
Yeah, if they can afford it, then, you know.
I don't know,
That's good. Like, I feel like I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as you're not like trying to like sell it off as like a real lamp. Like you're
Oh,
not like
yeah.
trying to sell it to people.
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
for fun, like, hey, I'm never gonna
Yeah,
be able to
right,
afford
right.
like a real Lamborghini,
Yeah.
so I'll just like drive around this thing.
Why not?
Right.
Make yourself a clay Lamborghini.
A Lambo.
Like I've just been dying a lot. I'm taking out that big worm right now.
Hmm.
Hello, fellow lobster.
You still haven't looked at the adorable rat pic. that I uploaded.
Okay, if I die, I will then do it.
Okay.
I'll do it,
Oh.
okay?
So I know
Gotta
you'll see
go.
it in at least a minute
Oh,
or
got a
two.
blast, huh? Alright, well, you know, see you on the flip side.
on the sides.
You're gonna leave Corpse? We were just having fun talking about F-150s.
It was really fun.
Rat's an F-150 fan.
See, now I just feel like you're trying to like be a part of something that maybe.
No, it's
They
true. You
always
can ask her.
bandwagon after it's cool, you know.
Bandwagon. He's like straight up.
It's always
bandwagon.
after, you know.
Like,
No, you had
well,
your
fine.
chance. And
Fine. Don't let me into your F-150 club.
The most important part of growth is the second person.
What?
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know if you're right or wrong. I don't.
Look.
Did you read that on the back of a Cheerios box
No.
or something?
What does that mean?
I've just noticed it. Look, in most scenarios, you're gonna have one person who goes out of their way to do something different.
Yeah.
Whether that be creatively or in any setting.
Huh.
And it's up to the second person
Oh.
that makes the difference.
That's an
Okay, I
interesting
see what you're saying.
perspective.
You know, maybe in a way, maybe that is pretty true.
It's something I've viewed in many settings, and it's always true.
Because like I'm thinking about it now, like there's no way like the third or fourth person would be more important than the second person.
It's always the second person supporting it. And then it turns into something huge. Everyone's like,
The only
I
other
would've
way
been
this
that
could
second
maybe
person,
not
but
be
they
true
wouldn't have
though, is if like the third person has much more influence.
yeah, but sometimes people don't want to. I don't know. I guess if we're speaking in a sense of like everyone being.
But I know what you mean. I know what you're saying too, though. It's like the second person just to take that
I'm
leap
so
of
tired
faith.
that the convos have made zero sense to me,
It's
and it
always
makes
the
it so
second,
much
and then
funnier to
everyone
me.
bandwagons, and later they're like, I would have been that second person, but they wouldn't have been.
If only.
Be the second person.
You need a second person to be the second person.
The second person.
That's deep. That's what I'm gonna start saying now. I'm just gonna be like, be the second person.
That's pretty interesting.
But don't be the first, because that's risky as balls. But you know,
Hey,
the
you
second
could be
person.
the first too. It's pretty scary.
Be the second though. It's a little
Drop a
safer
song
than
and
being the
open
first.
It with "Choke Me Like You Hate Me." You know what I mean?
Maybe one day you'll go platinum. Hey, you know, small guy, from a small town.
It's a risk.
Well, yeah, getting choked is risky.
Not if you do it right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Well, yeah.